on. Let's go. So Jesus. Over this one. So Tuesday. So we do have news at 10 a.m. I want to see, okay, what is market? Oh, I think we have already done this month, to be honest. Well, we have already done this. Yeah, we have done it, to be honest. I think it was the first or second call. Yeah, but I just remember this one. Wait, let me go, guy. Let me go, guy. Let me go, guy. Mm-hmm. That's the phone call. July 2023. Okay, that's fine. July 2023. It is really easy. Sometimes it's not unknown. To 23 July, Monday to yeah. Okay. Let's see who's going to be engagement. But is there some good how to say, is it some good PA or is it really shit? I don't know. We will just wrap best of thing. So we do have how I skip the day. Yeah, we skip the day, we skip the Monday day. Let me go to the next day. So Tuesday is a bank holiday. Should I trade the bank holiday or should I just leave it? Like I don't. Next day. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday. FMC this is like a low probable day to be honest because we have no news in the AM. So let's see what is price going to show us. So we do see a big up. So first of all, we do retrace into this BC. From the BC retracement, what is price doing? Price is displacing away to the upside. From the displacement away to the upside, where is the joint liquidity? Joint liquidity is going to be this high. Now I want to see what is price going to do here because right now this high is this high on ES. So these two highs. I want to see that if NQ takes this high, price is most likely going to do what on SMT. I want to see the characteristics at the joint liquidity and what is price going to show me after the sweep of that joint liquidity. Let's see what happens. So market open, we're displacing higher. I want to see right now. Let's see. So we have taken the joint liquidity. We don't have the highest SMT. I want to see right now what is price going to show me because we do have a rebalancing to the BC. I want to see, okay, if this BC holds, what is price most likely going to do? This place higher, maybe manipulate once more and then go lower again. So right now, to be honest, narrative is still unclear. Nah, bro, that's fine, bro. So we do see, okay, retracement lower. So 948 is retracing lower. I would like to see speed and efficiency right now to the downside. Okay, so to be honest, right now we do have an SMT as well. I would like to see for better confirmation for price to maybe rebalance into this CB that price is creating and displace lower immediately. Okay, so we have retracement into the inverted fair value gap into this small CB here. This inverted fair value gap. I want to see what is price going to show me here. Okay, displacement. So right now, what do we see? From the displacement for the BC and macro open. My bad. So just let me see. So 930 open, we displace higher. 930 open displace higher. Why? Because we already have the high time frame retracement to go higher again. So let me go on the 15-minute time frame. So what do we see here? Before 930 on the 15-minute time frame, we trace into the hourly BC, into the 15-minute BC, and displace. So as 930 displays higher, what can I expect? PXH continuation sequences form. But in this case, macro already took out what? The dual liquidity. So right now, I want to react to what is price showing me right now. So 949 optimal time, I do see, or 948, I do see what? Displacement for the BC after the turn soup of the dual liquidity. I do see SMT as well. So right now, from the SMT and turn soup, I want to what? I want to wait for what? For the disrespect of the BC. So as of the moment, this SMT is not holding at all because the CP is getting respected, the worth of available is getting respected. So I want to go shorts here, anticipating what? This low, maybe a rebalancing lower on the high time frame to get met. So let me see if we can get a 1-to-1. Stop loss should be most likely above the worth of a value gap because you expect speed and efficiency. So right now, this will be the trade. To 11 points, that's like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, so that's fine. So we go 3 minutes, we're risking like 600 in this trade, so that's fine. Let me see what happens. Nothing, so most likely we're just retracing into the inverted fair value gap. That's why stop placement has to be logical because right now my stop loss It's risky, but it's above the candle that displays through the BC. So right now, I want to see what this price is going to show me. When it's placing lower, I want to see now immediate displacement. I don't want to see this reverse higher because right now, what Peter Way and manipulation is not holding. The bullish SMT that was here is not holding. What is the Peter Way that is holding right now? The vertical value gap is holding. So right now we can expect price to go lower. Okay, so TP here, that's it. So this was really it was a really easy day. So 9:30 displays higher. So we took out June liquidity and macro open. So 9:46 we already took out an external June liquidity. So you want to wait what is price going to show you there. From the manipulation of the June liquidity, we do see what? Disrespect of a BC. So from the disrespect of a BC and the retracement into it, what is price doing? So price is perfectly respecting the vertical value gap. We are wicked into it, always closing below it. So right now this is key because the body kind of closure is not inside of the vertical value gap, but it's below it. Yeah, Jack, because you want to see, okay, what is price showing you in the macro? In the macro, price form a high time frame SMT, high time frame manipulation. From the high time frame manipulation, what is price showing you? Price is disrespecting the BC, and retracing into it, we're displacing away from it. Right now, you want to see, okay, as price did displace higher, do we have any meaningful manipulation? No. To be honest, in this day, you could logically target these three downside because price really does not have any kind of manipulation. But you want to be aware that this is really deep into the discount. So if I could respect this BC, then worse on you. But you want to see that, Jack. You don't want to marry like always how much price displaces. It is a tell like to know where's the draw liquidity. But you want to know that if draw liquidity is taken before macro open or a macro open, most likely we will have always a reversal sequence. So that's why, Jack, you don't like pattern trade. Like how much displacement do we have? If you have like 300 points and plus displacement, I expect continuation. There is a confluence, but it's not the narrative. The narrative is most likely what is price showing you right now in the macro. So can we take parts to yeah, Plummy, you can do that if you want to. You can literally target this BC 50% or this BC lower to be honest. But let's see what is price showing us right now. So we took our 1 to 1. We have turn soup, which is between the inverted value gap. Let's say you are stopped out. But in this case, plumbing, you would have literally got stopped out at your maybe 50%. If they made maybe 600, you made only 300. That's why if you get in and out most of the time, you will always be happy with your money. Let's say you step away, you come back to the next day. Let's clean up like today. Something had people trade. Yeah, this today was really tricky to be honest, but I'm gonna explain why price displays lower at 949. Yeah. So Jack, you want to see that BC like the continuation period is my bad. The continuation bias is valid only if you did not take the intro liquidity yet. But if you did take it, that's it. You're most likely going to wait for what is price doing at the intro liquidity. Julia, I don't know. Maybe we could do 3 4 hours today. So let's see. Let's see. I took short today, but I was really late in the day because I missed the optimal entry. And I waited for 10 a.m. news and I took a short after the news. Don't worry, Pune. I'm gonna go later into the recap of the trade. Just let me see. So this is what is this? Displacement notice on Thursday, 6th of July. So we do have so this is the day before NFP. We do have news at 10 a.m., news at 8:30. This day is full of news. So this is most likely a mid-probable day. Mid to I'm not going to say like mid-probable because we do have NFP the next day. So be aware that price could stop you out, then go lower again. I am, but don't worry. So let me see what is the daily and the hourly telling me. So daily displays below speed and efficiency. So right now, what I do see, it's not bad. On the daily, we do have most like what's this Monday, Friday. We do not have yeah. So on the daily, we do have a previous week high SMT. Friday here, the Friday 13th of June, we do have previous week high SMT. We want to know that this previous week high SMT was made at the retracement at the 50% of this daily week. Right here, the draw liquidity of the high time frame is going to be these daily low and these low to the downside because right now price is displacing away from the previous week high SMT. And I'm most likely going to expect a big push to the downside. Let me go on the hour. Let me see what's price doing. So this is the S&P that price formed on Friday, like on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Let me see what this price is going to do right now. So doing a displacement. So right now, price is retracing into this 1 hour BC. I want to see what is price going to do from here. Is price going to respect this, or is price going to displace through it and go to the downside? That's what I'm waiting for right now. So that's some S&P. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there is this total S&P. Yeah, so that's good. Just see that. So we do have in London side in London like brother, this you can use it as a cover because this is really not like the best way to spot narrative because we want to see the London manipulation most of the time. They already did the move. So right now we do have London manipulation, displacement away from it. So on the hourly we do have what? PX selling play. We do have market shift as well. Right now I want to see what is price going to do at this 1 hour BC. So let me see what is price going to do. On the 50-minute time frame, I do see that we did wick into the 50-minute CB. We do have an internal SMT as well. So we do have this internal SMT on the 50-minute time frame. Let me go on the 1 minute time frame. 5 minutes. Yeah. 5 minutes as well. Just let me go on the 1 minute time frame. Just let me see what the price do from 9:30 to 9:45. So 9:30 open. As 9:30 open, we did what? We formed an internal SMT and retracing into the 50-minute CB. From the retracement into the 50-minute CB and internal SMT, price did what? Displaced lower. So 9:30 manipulated higher, displaced lower. Now I want to see what did we do? What did we did? Wait, what did we do after the manipulation? After the manipulation, price displaced lower, made market structure shift, swept this external low, retraced into the 1 hour BC. So right now, I want to see that if price displaces above this high, most likely the 1 hour BC is holding, but I want to wait for proper confirmation. So at 9:35, we retraced the 1 hour BC and we started displacing higher again because if we were like really, really bearish for the day, most likely this CB would have held, then I would just like see like drop to the downside. But right now, we do not see that, we just see accumulation in the macro. So as macro open, we really have no retracement, no SMT whatsoever in the macro. So we just have a 9:30 manipulation, 9:30 retracement. I want to see what is going to happen at macro open. So macro opens, we are respecting the CB. On the respect of the CB, I do see displacement low right now. So to be honest, this could be an entry as well. Because on the 5 minute time frame, as price is retracing higher into this 5 minute CB as well, price is respecting it, price is displacing lower. I could expect price to go lower again. But to be honest, I would like to see more confirmation right now because we do have an internal SMT as well here. As the draw liquidity is lower still, because if you go on the 1 hour, where is the 1 hour candle mostly going to go to? To this low and this low and this 1 hour BC as well. So right now, we just spot the high time control liquidity. I want to wait for the proper confirmation in the macro for price to go lower. Let me see what happens. So macro opens. So that's why waiting for a little bit of more confirmation displacement is good. So as we do have as we do have the internal turn by macro open and the SMT is holding, most likely macro is going to displace higher and take out maybe this high to the upside. Let me see what happens. Internal SMT as well. So we do have an internal SMT. As 9:45 kind of closed, we form an internal SMT, internal turn. So this you want to see that this manipulation is aligned with the high time frame narrative and with the 9:30 narrative. I want to see, okay, I want to wait for proper confirmation that price wants to go lower right now. So let me mark out this, internal turn, so SMT at the lows. Let's see what SMT is going to hold, what SMT is not going to hold. So the order block is this one. So this is the order block that we want to see displacement from. Yeah, same thing. I want to see displacement from this order block for me to validate my entry because this is really premature to enter right now. Because to be honest, you could enter here, but when I see that, bro, this is really premature. We have no displacement, this small 1 minute BC. So you want to see that if you have no displacement for this 1 minute, for this 1 minute small BC, what is price mostly going to do? Go higher. So just let's wait for the 1 minute candle displacement. That's why we are still waiting. Price is still respecting the general area of the order block. So let's see what happens. Oh fuck, I missed an entry. But right now, after price retrace into the order block, and we do see displacement through the candle week low, this would have been a perfect entry. Why? Because we do see retracement, and after retracement, we do see displacement from it. So the entry right now is going to be here. Really late entry, but that's fine. We can still take it. Let's see what happens. We can closer. Let's see what it does. Mm, to be honest, ruler, I missed the optimal entry. The entry would be something like this. So 15 points, 50, like 1 to 1, that's it. It would be something around here, to be honest. But when I see that my entry is late, the candle is displacing away. I'm most likely going to enter right now. But let's see. Like, it is a little bit risky, to be honest. But let's see what happens. These 20 points, 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Okay, so price right now is disrespecting the BC. I want to see this inverter fair value curve get disrespected. I want to see DC be respected for price to go low right now. Let me see. Nothing at all. Okay, so right now this is good because right now what is price respecting and what is price disrespecting? Price is respecting the CB and is disrespecting the bullish inverter fair value gap. So right now, just let me mark up. Like let me know mark for this. Let me see what this price going to do. Displacing low, that's good. So right now, as price displaces lower, we do have equal lows. We could target 1 to 1, but you could even target this last low to be honest. Let's see what happens. Holy, we just got. Let me see what happens. Okay, that's fine. So we got our 1 to 1.21 hit. And you want to see that this trade was aligning with everything in place. Like today was the same mistake. If you do manipulate from 9:30 to 9:45, that manipulation is more important than any manipulation created before 9:30. That's what happens most of the time. But in this case, you can even target lower to this low and to this low because you want to see that in this case the daily candle is displacing not the hourly but the daily candle is displacing with speed and efficiency to the downside. In these cases you can be Osman and just target more to be honest, but you want to be aware that Osman has emotional control with himself. He does not like count away after 1 minute candle retracement. That's why you guys gotta know, okay, if I don't have the emotional control of myself, 1 to 1, 1 to 2 are most likely going to be benefiting you. Like instead of like really 1 to 10, bro, they're going to come, but just focus on base hits to us right now. So let me see what happens after this. So we do see displacement lower. Price is still displacing low. So that was a really good trade to be honest. Holy. Okay, we took out the first internal low on the hourly here. We still do see displacement. Holy. Between Yeah, but that's fine. You can still gather like 50 points in this case. Yeah, 50 to 60 points that will be still get met. Like, do you guys see that waiting for the proper displacement, waiting for the proper confirmation is always key. Let's go to the next day. Yeah. Okay, so this is NFP day. Holy, holy man. So I remember from the manipulation we did. I remember for the daily. The daily is respecting the 1 hour. No, nah, bro, I'm Italian. Half Italian, half Indian. I'm just going for the PWS. I want to see what this price doing. So right now on the hourly, we do have a manipulation higher, and we do have a manipulation lower as well. So on the hourly, we do have a bullish SMT formed in the VC, and we see displacement away from it. Now I want to see what this price is going to tell me right now. As the manipulation happened to the upside, so NFP manipulated to the upside. I want to see what this price is going to show me from 9:30 to 9:45, and how is price behaving in the market. So sorry about how this whole video is here as well. Okay, so we do have it internal load is internal high as well. This internal high. I want to see what this price is going to do at those internal highs. So let me see what price is from 9:30 to 9:45. As 9:30 open, we did accumulate a lot. We do have an internal manipulation at 9:37. So as we do have an internal manipulation at 9:37, we want to see what is price going to do from here. Is price going to displace away from this manipulation? If you are displacing away, price is most likely going to hunt for these equal highs and maybe for CB in deep premium. So as we do have a 937 manipulation, do we have an SMT? Yes, we do. So we do have an internal SMT as well. As we do see the internal form of manipulation that happened from 930 to 945 are most likely going to expect what? Macro to continue higher if the manipulation is real. Khalid, bro, just go. Oh my days, bro. Just go watch narrative part two. Like someone does say that you guys gotta understand that the narrative is based on understanding what the price did from 930 to 945. Like, bro, it is to be honest, bro, that's it. Because you gotta understand the manipulation, the displacement, and the rebalance that happened to 930 to 945 is more key than the 1 hour rebalance, to be honest. Like that's how it is. But let me go through this trade. Let me see what happens. So we do see 945 displacement, 946 opens. Let me see what price does. So to be honest, right now we do have what? We do have displacement higher. We do not have any SMT whatsoever. We are disrespecting the sweep of liquidity. Repeat there, repeat there. Okay. Or it's always saying, okay, you guys gotta understand that the macro, so the time we trade on, the whole narrative and like the whole understanding of the macro is based on understanding first what did price do from 930 to 945. Do you have any manipulation? From the manipulation, do you see any displacement? If you do, most likely macro is going to offer a retracement into a PD rate and displace lower. Same thing for rebalances. If 930 to 945 displaces higher, rebalances into a PXH or PXL, most likely we are going to expect what? Price go higher. So right now, as 947 closes, we do see a sweep of liquidity. I want to see maybe a retracement lower here. I want to see price go higher immediately. Let me see what happens. So 947 opens, we are still displacing higher. Retracement into the 1 minute BC. See, we don't have any SMT with this high here. So I'm going to wait what is price going to do. Wait, just let me cross, symbol, where's cursor? Yeah, here. Okay, so we don't have any SMT with these highs, with this high. I want to see what this price is going to offer me at this BC. The BC we trace into. I don't see any displacement at all right now. I'm seeing what? I'm seeing right now from the 1 minute BC. I do see that the CB is not holding. So this could be a tell the price wants to go higher right now. Let me see what happens. Let me see. Let's see if I can see it. Right now, this is perfect because what did this candle do? This candle retraced into the 50% of this week. From the retracement into the 50% of this week, what did we do? This place higher. Right now, I could expect price to go higher. Maybe retrace into the 1 minute CB here. And I could expect this high to get displaced through just because the manipulation we had at 937. This 930 manipulation and this respect of the 1 minute BC is telling me the price still wants to go higher. And the respect of the week and the 1 minute BC and the disrespect of the CB here is telling me the price wants to go higher immediately. So just let me see. And as well, we do have 1 hour SMT, 1 hour BC retracement, and we do have a displacement away from it. So let me see if this entry is valid or not. So here, once more, let's see what happens. Want to see displacement. This is perfect. That's why supplement is correct. I want to see displacement happen right now. Yeah, we do have the S&T. I want to see that ES is displacing way with speed and efficiency. I want to see when is ES going to retrace into this CB and what is price going to do that. SMT is still holding. We do have turtles over the highs. Displacement is happening. So right now you can trade your stop loss to break even because as of the moment, if price is respecting this 1 minute CB at the left, what are we most likely going to do? We're most likely going to go down, retrace higher again, then displace lower to your break-even point. So that's why you want to know that right now you do not want to see displacement lower. So that's a typical hit. You're in and out for 1 to 1. But in these cases, to be honest, you can still get more points. From the bro. Like what's your picture? Yeah, yeah, Osman, do the same thing to be honest. High liquidity versus manipulation. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good trade from the bro. Osman, is it that hot there in London? Oh, But yeah, that was a good trade, AA fund. But let me see what is price doing. So price is displacing higher. Let me see. It's connecting into the base into a bit of CV. Displacing lower. Okay, after that's good. That's good. But you guys gotta see that right now, my entries are based on after 948, not 945, because you guys gotta see that the win rate from before. So my bad. The win rate before 948 and 940. So you wanna see that from 945 to 948, the win rate is less than the time from 948 to 952, because in these 4 minutes you will see that the highest probable trade in the macro forms. Most of the time this will happen. But that's it. NFP day 1 to 1, you're in and out. That's it. We got a nice trade. We did see what was price doing. From the 950 candle, we traced into the weak displacement away from it, disrespecting the CB. We traced into the vertical value gap, and we did displace away from it. And the target was what? Low hanging fruit. Most likely yes. ZK. Okay, let's say. But as of now, we're doing good. You trade tomorrow. Yes, I am. I really just don't take the worst spread because I'm trading with 50 micros, so just to be a little bit lighter on the day. I'm gonna go no size tomorrow and on a Friday. See. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that was 15. This is lower. Then we go to the next day. Yep. What's wrong with that? Mhm. Like, you guys have any question about my purpose, like how I am spending everything? Because I'm just trying to keep it the same topics that summer has like all the days, to be honest. So let me go. This is Monday. Monday, no news. This is CPI week. This could be a really low probable day, to be honest. We could be seeing really chop around, maybe some displacement, but it's really rare. It is really rare. Okay, so no, nah, man, I'm not doing anything. Nah, no. Bro, even today, bro, I don't know, like someone did leak a screenshot of my PMI source, bro. Oh my days. You guys deserve nothing. Nothing. That's good, guys. I appreciate you. Nothing, nothing. So, right now, just let me go through the narrative once more. So, as of now, on the daily time frame, they did close below the BC. When we're tracing into the volume imbalance on the daily, I want to see the price is already displacing away, because as price immediately retraces into the volume imbalance, price wicked into it and immediately retraces. So this is what this is telling me the price wants to go lower. As of the retracement into the Yeah, Juliet, that's right. So as of now, on the hourly, we're looking really bullish, bearish, my bad, because the 1 hour CB retracement and the displacement away from it is telling me the price wants to go lower. So let me see what this price going to do. Okay. So the 5 minute time frame, we do have a sweep of liquidity. So the sweep of liquidity is holding right now. We do have an inversion of the 5 minute in BC. I want to see what is price doing on the 1 minute time frame. So on the 1 minute time frame from 9:30 to 9:45, as 9:30 displays higher, manipulated this high, it trades into the 1 hour CB daily volume imbalance and is respecting all these period ways. I want to see what is price going to do here. 9:31 from 9:31 to 9:40, price is just accumulating, it's just accumulating liquidity and orders to go lower again. So as of now, 931 does nothing. We do have accumulation, retracement into the BC. That's why from the retracement from the BC, we do see what? A displacement higher, what? Into this 50% of this week. I want to see that what is price telling me at the 50% of this week. Price is respecting it. We do have an SMT as well. So we do have this SMT here. So as we do have an SMT and a retracement into the 50% of the week, and we do have a high time frame manipulation, high time frame rebalance on the daily and on the hourly, what is price most likely going to do? Price is most likely going to look for lower prices. Okay, so let me see. If I want to develop here, I want to see that what is in liquidity from this manipulation. It's going to be this low is down here, and maybe this BC down here, because I want to see that what is the low hanging fruit right now. Uh, this was happening. The low hanging fruit right now is going to be this equal lows, this internal low, and this internal BC. Let me see what this price is going to show me right now. So we did make equal low to downside. We do have an SMT bar. We want to see that this SMT literally has no backing behind it. The daily is bearish. The 1 hour is bearish. This SMT is going to act as a what? As a retracement higher to go lower again. Just let me wait for the proper confirmation. Well, just let me press my door just 1 second. You know, right already? Alright, so let's go again. So on the 1 minute time frame and macro open, retracing into the 5 minutes inverted fair value gap into the 1 minute CB and to this pixel. Let's see what price is going to do right now. So 945 retracing to the 5 minute inverted fair value gap. Price is displacing away from it. We want to see a strong kind of closure in this offer is the entry. So the entry was most likely below here as price was displacing lower. This entry, you want to see that this is valid as well. It's really late. You want to see the price is most likely going to look for all this joint liquidity lower. Most likely the joint liquidity is going to be this low down here. As the entry was late, we want to see that you want to be in and out, to be honest. We want to see that right now your target is way below this internal BC and this internal low. Let's see what this price is going to do right now. 2 minutes. I want to see this placement happen to the downside. This placement is happening. I want to see this all these bullish period getting validated. I want to see my trade still play out. Okay, retracement from the 5 minute BC and retracing into this 1 minute CB. So I want to see that right now, if this 1 minute CB does not hold, most likely my stop loss is going to get hit. That's fine because what was our mistake in here? My mistake was what? To enter somewhere around here. Here or here was my profit entry. 1 to 1 would be something like this 18 points and 18 points there. You would have been out before the manipulation at this low and the retracement into the 5 minute 5 minute BC. But that's why you want to see that entry and from 945 to 948. It is permissible if you see strong displacement. You see strong candles displacing away after rebalance or manipulation. Well, let's see what this price is going to do. Okay, so price is perfectly respecting this 1 minute CB. That's why my stop loss is correct. My stop loss is above the CB. So if price does not respect this 1 minute CB, what is price going to do? Price is most likely going to reverse higher. And what P period are we respecting? We are respecting the 5 minute BC. But right now, as the joint liquidity is still lower, and this is joint liquidity is going to be this low, this low, this low, and this low, and we're still going to expect price to be bearish. But that's why you can even enter. So let me remove this. What is target? Is 121 to 1 is 126 and 75. Okay, 126 and 75. You want to see that you can enter still after 948. Wait for the rebalance here. Do you see the wick? Do you see the perfect wick into the CB? This is institutional entry trade. And price wicks immediately into a CB and immediately displaces below. You can either enter at the break of this kind of low, or either when price is just like in this area, displacing away with speed. You just see speed happening. Stop loss just a little bit above because price could still just wick into it, but this is really risky. But that's why entering when the displacement is occurring is most likely always going to play out. When the retracement occurs, this is more risky. Let's see what price does. Okay, that's it. TP hit. So there was a 1 to 1, but actually was something around here. Something was 22 points. Okay, there's something around that. That was a trade. This was a trade. That's it. It just institutional entry order for this. So just like the 50%. Well, how can I explain it? It's really hard to like. It is easy to understand, but it's hard to explain it. Jack, watch the TP, SLL, and CE lecture. Like 50% of a CB order block and any PW you see, like a fair value gap, I don't know, a candle, bro. That's institutional entry drill because we see that the equilibrium is not a random level. It's just what institutional are entering at the 50% of a wage. That's why you see retracement into 50% of a wage. You see displacement. That's what. That's institutional entry drill. Like institutional are entering there. I don't know. Okay, just you enter as price is basically because of narrative. You want to see the ZK. You want to enter when the displacement is occurring aligned with narrative, but when we already have manipulated or we trace into a PDWay, when price has already manipulated or we trace into a PDWay, then you can enter. That's why speed and displacement alone is not enough. We want to wait for the retracement to happen or the manipulation and then enter off of the speed you see aligned with the narrative. So when do I know when to prefer an entry? Bro, you Ronin, when you just talk to yourself, you understand price, you understand what is price telling you, then you just react from it. That's it. It's really easy, but it's really hard like to doubt yourself and not react to price. Okay. So just let me go on. That's it. Monday is going to Tuesday. So Tuesday, this is a day with no news. Yeah, before the day before CPI, this is going to be a really low probable day. So that's why if you trade it, low risk. If you don't trade it, that's good. But if you trade, just go low risk. Okay, so right now, what is the 1 hour telling me? What is the daily telling me for? So on the daily, we do have a retracement into this inverted fair value gap as well, and displacing low. Let's see on daily. Okay, okay. But at least we could really bearish. Why? Because the volume balance is still getting respected. The point fair value gap is still giving displacement. I want to see that right now the daily Joule liquidity is going to be this candle low. Let me go on the hourly. Let me see what is the hourly doing. As the hourly retrace into the CB, into this biggest CB, I want to see what is price doing at this 1 hour CB. Okay, so as per retracing to CB, we do have what? We do have an internal threshold. We do not have any SMT at the highs, but on the hourly at 8 a.m. So most likely is going to be previous 90-minute cycle. Yeah. So previous 90-minute cycle manipulated higher. So if the previous 90-minute cycle manipulates higher, what are we expecting? The 90-minute cycle from 9:30 to 11 is going to displace lower. So that's what happened. So 9:30 was here, opened at 8 o'clock. We manipulated higher at 8:30. 8:30 did the turn soup, we traced into the 1 hour CB again, and we displaced lower. So that's why on 9:30, what do we see? As 9:30 did not need to make another manipulation higher, as 9:30 did not need to make another manipulation like another high type of manipulation because we already have it. 9:30 can either retrace into a fair value gap and displace, either make an internal manipulation and then displace lower. Let me see the question. Oh yeah, I did see that. So my bad. I forgot to mention it. So on the hourly, we do see this SMT at the lows. I want to see, okay, is this SMT aligning with the narrative? Right now, it's not. I want to see that this is on the high time frame. So the lower time frame could give you a retracement higher, then go lower again. So let me see what this price is going to do on the lower time frame. So internal manipulation as 9:30. Let's see what 9:30 did. So 9:30 open. As 9:30 did open in a discount of the range, we displaced higher. From the displacement higher, what do we have? Let me see if we do have an SMT at all. So as 9:30, yeah, we do have an SMT. Oh, yes, we do. We do have decide. Yeah. So this is the 8:30 high. So we do have an SMT higher. So 9:30 open, we displace higher. When price was displacing higher, we do have what? We do have an internal liquidity sweep. We do have a high type of SMT. From the high type of SMT, we do have what? We do have a respect of a bearish period as well, of the 1 minute inverse of the 1 minute per value gap. So the 1 minute CB is getting respected. I'm most likely going to see what displacement lower. So let's see. So 938, we do make the manipulation higher. We do have in 1 minute CB getting respected, and we do see displacement happen. So if 940 displaces this much, we're most likely going to anticipate market do the same. So just let me see what the price is going to do. So we do have equal loss to downside. I'm most likely going to see price retrace into this general area. Let me go define the time. Yeah. This general area, to be honest, is just an area of multiple high time frame BC. Yeah, even on the 50-minute time frame. You do see this 50-minute BC as well. Right now, to be honest, price is most likely going to look for the BC because this is where the most order are collected in. Let's see what this blocker going to do. So the high time frame, so from 9:30 to 8:45, price open, manipulated higher, we trace into a 1 minute PDA and we're displacing lower. Right now, I want to wait for the proper retracement. 90-minute cycle, yeah. So that's the first 90-minute cycle. The second 90-minute cycle is from 9:30 to 11. And we do consider on 9:30 to 9:45 as our main focus. So just let me see what this market going to do. Do we have any news? No news on before CPI is bad. So we could expect a low probable day. We do see a retracement to the PXL. Let me see what this price is going to do right now. There are no displacement yet. I want to see a proper displacement candle below this. So right now from CB retracement and PXL retracement, what do I see? I do see perfect displacement. Let me mark out here as well. Okay. So right now on the 5 minute technical as well, what do we see? We do see a big high. So this most likely a PO3 on the lower time frame. We do see a retracement into the CB, into the 5 minute PXL. You see like just tap it perfectly and immediately displace lower. You see a PD rate getting tapped and just immediately displacing lower or higher. That's most likely the true displacement. So we do see a wick into the 5 minute PXL. We do see displacement. My entry, to be honest, would be most likely at the break of this week low. So let me see what this price is going to do here. I want to maybe my size stop down there. I want to go for 1 to 1 or either destroy liquidity. It's going to be one of the two. Let's see what this price is going to do. All the way to far. I will be that edge if you not enter. Let me see what this price is going to show me here. This place. Okay, this placement is happening. So I would have entered here, but I did not have like the correct like on Tesla, I can't enter perfectly. So right now my entry would have been there, stop loss above there. I would like to type a 1 to 1. So let me see what this price is going to show me there. Turn the scope of the equal lows. I want to see displacement happen. I want to see the bearish period getting respected. I want to see the bullish SMT. Just like, to be honest, you guys gotta see that. So we do see the bottom tickers and top tickers. They most likely enter on turn soup alone. They enter there and they most likely gonna look for the whole move. So right now we do see turtle soup, do see retracement into the CB. I want to see the CB hold if price wants to go lower again. Let me see. The CB is not getting respect. Oh, it is. Not bad. So the candle is still closing below it, inside of it. But most likely going to see what a displacement higher right now. This could be the first week, to be honest, the first loss. Okay, so right now we do have an SMT to the upside. If this SMT holds, then most likely our TP will get hit because we want to see displacement below this low. But as of now, we're just seeing displacement higher again. And right now, you guys gotta see that after the internal manipulation here and the SMT, we want to see speed and efficiency. If speed and efficiency doesn't happen, we're most likely going to hit our stop loss. Our stop loss is above here. Let's see what this price going to do. Is price going to either respect the inverted fair value gap here, or is price either going to go lower from the SMT and Terraso? Like, that's what you should ask yourself. Are displacing lower? That's good. So I want to see displacement happen. I don't want to see chop around. Holy bro, what a chop. Displacement high again. So right now, bro, this looks really shit to us, bro. Displacement lower is happening again. So 1002, we have no news at all. That's why this is a CPI day. That's why you don't trade low probable days if you are a break-even trade. Because most likely, if you hit a losing trade, you will overtrade, you will lose the combo, and the loop just repeats itself. Holy man, let's go lower. Okay, that's good. We hit our TP. The trade was right. The idea was right. And because of the probability of the day, what the price do? Accumulate. That's why. If this was a high probable day, most likely this CB would have made the displacement that we need. So at 950 or 951, we would have seen the displacement happen to the downside. But the best entry would have been around here, stop loss above there, above the kind that displaced, let's say 1 to 1, or you target the liquidity. You would even go for lower prices to be honest. So you can go for either for this 50 million BC or this 50 million BC. Let me see what this price going to do. So displacement lower, respecting the 50 million BC. That's why you can get out here or you can still hold for more. It's still a little bit risky. Let's see this displacement from the 50 million BC. So if you do get out a low hanging fruit at the 50 million BC, let's say you got your 40 points on a probable day. 1 minute is 800 times 5 is 4K. So what the blocks are often used in manipulation can destroy because the million times it can be used. No, exactly. The most likely used only as the candle that manipulates. Look at LCD. So let me tell you what price was bearish. So let me go for it again. No way, you're going to watch. So let me tell you everything. So right now, Alex, what do you see from 9:30 to 9:45? As 9:30 open, we do see accumulation, and 9:34 we do see what displacement higher. From the displacement higher, what do we make? We do make internal liquidity sweep. We do respect the 1 minute CB, and we do have high time from SMT. From these three period, from these three signatures that you see, what is price doing? From the retracement into the 1 minute CB and manipulation at 9:39 and 9:40, price is displacing away with speed and efficiency. Right now, when you do see displacement, you gotta see where is the next draw liquidity. If this low does not get respected, the next draw liquidity is going to be either the nearest low or the nearest prevailing gap. So from the displacement happening through this low, where is next draw liquidity? The next draw liquidity is going to be this low. But you're gonna see that Alex, this SMT, yeah, it's only 1 hour. But on the low time frame, is price respecting the bullish period rate? No. It's disrespecting the bullish period rate and it's respecting the bearish period rate. So you gotta see that, Alex, on the high time frame, if you do have a manipulation, what is the low time frame telling you? Are we respecting the correct period rate or are we just displacing lower? That's what you want to see. So around at 9:45, Alex, what do we see? We do see a retracement into a CB. From the retracement, oh, that's good, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. So 5 minute pixel, 1 minute CB was literally the key. So let me go. Let me go. Holy damn! So this is CPI day. Let me see what the CPI day going to give me. So CPI day, no worries, Alessandro 5G. So CPI day, we have no news at 10. So this is a low probable day. We're most likely expecting a continuation. We're not pattern trading it, we're most likely anticipating it. So let's see what is price showing me on the hourly. As CPI did displace higher, we're most likely going to anticipate if this manipulation does not hold, this one, if this manipulation at the high does not hold, the extra liquidity is going to be this high. We gotta see that we do have an SMT at that high right now. So after the SMT at this high as well, I want to see, okay, if price is showing me bearish signatures, bearish displacement, price is most likely going to go to the downside. So just let me see what is price doing at month open. On the 5 minute time frame, we do see literally accumulation at the sweep of the high. Let me see the daily just for 1 second. As of the daily displacing, oh, so that's key. As of the daily is displacing away, like displacing a lot to the upside, you're most likely not going to see a full reward because you gotta see that if the daily is displacing away this much to the upside, you just have an idea the price is most likely gonna go to the upside, like to the next true liquidity that it is most likely no, 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 that's not even monthly. Yeah, previous month high. So right now on the daily, we are hunting the previous month high. But we gotta be aware that we do have an SMT at previous month high. So let's just wait. Okay. So on the 5 minute time frame, yeah, we do have. So on the 5 minute time frame, we do see a manipulation to the upside, but we do have an internal manipulation here. As we do have internal manipulation there, I want to see what is price doing from 9:30 to 9:45. Internal manipulation is there. Okay, so 9:30, holy what a chop. So 9:30 open, accumulated, this sweep this high. I want to see from the sweep of this high, did price displace lower a lot? Did we make a PXL? Did we make market sort of shift? Not at all. Because if price was really bearish, we would have been looking for this low right now, to be honest. This low and this 1 minute fake BC. But right now we do have an internal SMT. No, we don't have any transfer petroleum, but we do have internal SMT, 1 minute VC getting respected. The daily, the high time frame, Joe liquidity is still the previous month high. So right now, I want to wait for proper confirmation that price wants to go higher. So market did not open yet. So 9:45, so macro opens. I want to see how is price going to react at this high and at this low. Let me see what happens. 9:45 is not doing anything at all. We're displacing higher. 9:46 displaces higher as well. Right now, price is in it's tracing into this week. I want to see if price is not respecting this week. We're displacing above this high. Price is most likely going to look for this previous month high. Wait, where is it? There's that. Let me see what this price going to do. So 9:46. Still, just wait. Let's wait for a little bit. We're expecting the 50%. We do have an SMT at the highs. Yeah, we do have an SMT at the highs right now. So this is the SMT. I want to wait for proper displacement to happen because right now I do see very speedy risk getting full SMT, 50% respect. Let me see. So this candle is going to tell me a little bit of everything. We're expecting the SMT. I want to see displacement away right now from the SMT. Okay. This is perfect because what is price doing right now? Price is disrespecting the idea of the bearish SMT. We are disrespecting the weak as well. So right now, the people who did pattern trade, the old block, they got stopped out. So this is really, really key. Because right now, from this BC, what is price doing? Displacing higher. With the displacement higher, we do see what? Most likely we're going to form market to shift. This is a risky entry, but if we enter our speed and efficiency, this is aligned with the high time frame with the high time frame narrative. Just let me try to enter there. Stop loss below there. Let me go for 1 to 1. Let me see what happens. Displacement high. That's really good, but I want to see more displacement. Okay, we got stopped out. Fuck this shit, man. I don't know, man, but we really just ripped the TP and we displaced low merely. I think the trade was valid. Holy fuck. So the trade was valid, but because of the low probability of the day, we got stopped down, their prices merely hit TP. But that's fine. The narrative was correct. The idea was correct, but that's good. Roller, I'm gonna do it this week then, bro. Some of you guys will just hop on, but that's fine. I will do you one. Roller. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's fine. So you guys gotta see, okay, the narrative was correct. The entry was perfect. The stop loss was valid as well because the candle that displays higher was this one. So it was valid. But you gotta see that, okay, this is a low probable day. This is a day where we most likely going to see what? Most likely going to see our stop loss get hit because we are seeing that on low probable days, your chance of your TP getting hit is really, really low probable. So that's why if you enter, really be aware. You gotta accept the risk because right now, to be honest, if price really just displays like this to the downside, I would just close most likely around this week. Because ESCPI day, price could literally just chop around like to be honest in this rate forever. But right now we're just seeing displacement higher. Joint liquidity is going to be most like this previous month high. As we do see chop, this is just a combination of order for price to go higher as well. But if you get a really good entry, if your entry is most likely below here or below here, you can target the previous month high and look for higher prices. Something like this. Oh, that's it, that's it, that's it. Yeah, bro. That's how to trade CPI this. You be in and out, that's it. Okay, so next day, Thursday. Thursday. Mhm, 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 mhm. Thursday. Well, first, but these are good month. PPI. So PPI is going to be most likely an external manipulation and displacement. Let me see what is the daily telling. The daily is displacement away. We do have displacement above this high. So could be expecting price to go even higher. Most likely take out this high, which is into this 1 minute into daily CB. Yeah, bro, I'm not dropping it, bro, because you guys really just don't deserve it yet. Because if I do drop it, bro, you literally know how to trade every 10 a.m. news, every 9:45 news, and every 8:30 news. But I'm just not going to drop it. So let's see. So daily joint liquidity looks like it's going to be this daily CB. So I want to see what is price going to do. So the 15-minute time frame, we don't have any SMT whatsoever. No, man, leave it. I'm not doing it, Junior, bro. That's fine. So let me see what is price doing on the 5-minute time. So the 5-minute time frame, I do see an SMT form at 9:30. So if you do see a 5 minute SMT form here, you're most likely going to most likely going to wait for the displacement and then formulate our narrative. So as 930 opens, we displace lower, ES makes SMT with this low, and NQ doesn't take it. So right now, 930 displaces lower. We do have internal manipulation and we displace higher. Right now, price displays higher above what? Above this internal high. From the internal high displacement, this is used at PXH and price is slowly, well, not slowly, with speed and efficiency is going higher. As if 930 goes lower and manipulates, we are expecting market most likely to twist into a PD rate and then go higher again. So just let me see what this market going to do. Do you have any 10 a.m. news? No 10 a.m. news, so this most likely going to be a clean day to the upside. Or is it? Daily CB. Yeah. Let me see what happens. So this is really shitty SMT. Let me see what is macro going to do. Nothing at all. So macro opens. We do have this internal SMT and this internal torso. But it's really low probable. But this SMT was made in this 1 minute BC. So want to be aware of the algorithmic signatures that we're going to do right now. Is price going to displace higher above this high? If that happens, then we could look for a continuation sequence to right now. But let me see. Let me see. So 946 with using nothing at all. 947 displacing it lower into this 5 minute BC. Price could be looking for a retracement in even lower. Let me remove this drawing. Why not? So this 5 minute BC, if price does not respect this 5 minute BC, you're most likely going to drop lower here. So let me see what price does. Okay. So right now at 947, price form an SMT with this low. Yeah, we do have an SMT with this low. So from the SMT of this low, if price is respecting the 50% of this week, if I do see the respective fade, I'm most likely anticipating price to go higher because I will already have a retracement into the 5 minute BC. I want to see displacement happen to the upside to enter longs. Okay, let's see what happens though. 947 opens internal torso to displacement from the SMT and weak retracement at the 5 minute BC. I want to wait for proper displacement. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not seeing any clear displacement. Oh, this is good to be honest, because this is good because right now I'm seeing what that the candle closure is near. We're displacing away from the retracement into this week. So from the retracement into this week, what are we seeing? We're seeing displacement happening. If we're seeing displacement happening, we could expect price to go higher because right now price is still respecting this OB because the 948 OB will be invalid if you do take out the 947 low. It didn't take it. 949 retraced into the 50% and is placed higher. 950 is displacing higher. I want to go long here because I do see one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I do see 6 confluence right now aligning with the narrative and the daily as well because the daily displacing higher to this internal high, to this internal high time frame high, and to this daily CB. So let me see if I can long see your stop loss is going to be still below here because the whole idea is not is invalid if you do go below the wick. So once you want, we see what happens. 4 minutes on this page. Let's see. Well, that was not a good calculation, to be honest. Let me see what happens. I want to see displacement. If I don't see any displacement to the upside, then my entry was most likely invalid. But right now, displacing high, we do have market censorship. I want to see holy your mom, bro. My sub is got etched again. Displacement lower. We're respecting the CB right now. From the respect of the CB, I want to see this most likely getting validated because right now the idea is still valid because the stop loss is below the week low. I want to see this placement happen. But holy, this is a really low power day. Just take me out. Okay, that's fine. I will take out. Again, our stop loss got edged and we displaced low immediately. That's fine. That's fine. So right now, what did we do wrong and what did we do right? So most likely we could have been out at this high, but I was expecting this placement the upside. But bro, this market was choppy as fuck. I don't know about PPI day will most likely offer me a high probable day, but that's why you react only, you do not predict. So we could have gone out at 10 points or maybe even lower, so even like 8, 9 points. You just we're gonna be in and out, but that's fine. That's fine. So the narrative was most likely right. Like, let me see what price does after. Okay, holy yeah, price that so the narrative was correct, but just the time, like just the trade at the time when the trade was not like perfect. But yeah, the narrative was correct. The idea was correct. The we did the same price perfectly. Let's say, but right now, to be honest, in these days, even me, if I feel like if I do go for 1 to 1, I would have got stopped out. But the only thing that could do better is from a stop loss below this week. So just let me take out this out, this out, this out. So from this entry, my stop loss would have been here below the candle that we retrace into the week and then this space higher. This could be something like this, to be honest. So yeah, I could have done this way better. Why did price this place up then reverse lower? Because most likely we were really bullish to be honest. Because when I see that when price is this bullish, when price is this elevated, we're going to see a deep retracement. Let me see if we do have like any feeder at the left or any daily. Let me see. Let me just drag this weekly to the left. Mhm. Oh yeah, my bad. So right now, Ronald, this was the reason. The daily week that we traced into and we displaced lower. I did not mark it out, so that was my fault. But this was the reason the price reached first lower. So you want to see that everything has a reason. The reason was what? That the daily week was getting respected and displacement was happening. So getting out at the daily week was literally the best move you can do. So next trade, 100. Mhm. Yeah, what the fuck? What was it? Let's say, oh, this is a Friday. Oh, yeah, DQF, that was a daily CB here. This was a daily CB, daily week, and internal daily high. This is precisely here. Hi, yeah, yeah, yeah. And so this is precisely daily. So daily, by displacing higher with speed and efficiency. I want to see the right now price will retrace into the week here and maybe go for this high target high on the daily. Let me go the 1 minute time on the 1 hour. Let me see what's doing there. So the 1 hour I do see displacement. Let me see a base of what. Mm, to be honest, ruler, yeah, because it is the daily time frame. Like if it was like the 1 hour, like not that much, but the daily really does impact a lot. So let me go on the hourly again. Let me see what's question on the hourly. Well, we do have an SMT right now. Yeah. So the hourly, we do have an SMT here. So that's why price is higher. If the manipulation was formed in London session, right now, when price formed this manipulation price, just let me for this a little bit lower. Price was respecting the bullish period rate inside the daily CB because right now at the 1 hour 9 a.m. candle open, price retraced into the 1 hour BC and immediately displays higher. This is a key tell. The price was looking for higher prices. Because right now on the hourly, most likely going to make markets as a shift and displays higher again. Oh, this is a little bit too far. That's fine. Maybe see on the 15 minute time frame. Yeah, on the 15 minute time frame, same thing. Let me go to pricing from 9:30 to 9:45. So right now, if you do have the manipulation before 9:30, the manipulation retracement before 9:30, what is price going to do? If the retracement happens before 9:30, price is most likely going to displace immediately. So rebalance happen, 9:30 displace higher, mid peak stage, we are still displacing higher. We do not have any kind of high tackle retrace, like any kind of important retracement. Let me see what is price going to do right now. So we don't have this low. Yes, we have this low. So right now, a macro open at 9:40, price open, and we displace lower. We are not respecting the bullish period rate. So we want to wait for better confirmation that price wants to go higher again. 5 minute BC there. Let me see what this price going to do here. Price is retracing low, macro open. We are retracing higher into the CB. Inverted Fibonacci retracement. I want to see what is price going to do from here. Is price going to respect this SMT and go higher? Or is price going to respect this CB, this inverted Fibonacci and then go lower again? Let me see. Price is not giving me any covers right now. Okay, price is displacing higher. I want to see more displacement. That's good. So I do see displacement above the swing high. So we do have internal market censorship. These are risky entry because we don't have any kind of retracement. I want to enter here and want to anticipate price to go higher and maybe make this high. Let me see what price does. Hmm. I want to get out if we don't make any SMT at all. Okay, that's it. I got 1 to 1. I'm in and out. Bro, that was 948. Or what do you mean? So you gotta see a ruler. An entry is late when you take it here. When you take an entry like something like this, TP here and stop loss here, this is late. But when you take an entry, bro, it's not overbought. Like you gotta see that the movie is over when we take out the true liquidity. But in this case, price displays above the CB, displays above the swing high from what? From the respect of the SMT, from the respect of the retracement into this week, and we displace higher. From the displacement higher, what do we see? We do see the respect of this of the bearish P array, and we do see displacement happening. We enter at the displacement candle disrespecting every P array at the left side. We enter there, suppose below here or here, and you just go for the nearest liquidity. That's it. You want to see ruler, the late entry is most likely when price is really close to the joint liquidity and you know that you miss the optimum move. Money, that's kind of similar, but we don't have like any internal manipulation here. Because if you didn't have an internal manipulation, this would have not worked at all. That's what price does. We get something like this, or we don't. That's fine. So 10 a.m. news, or there was 10 a.m. news file. I forgot what the news was. Was this the 14th of July? 14, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, but it was 10 a.m. news, so that's fine. We got in and out before 10 a.m. I did not know what you say. But that's fine, that's fine. Should we do one more week? Or should we that's it? Or should we like get up more of you guys up here? Okay, keep on. What they mean? See CJ, just look at TPSI. Just let me mark. Just let me show it to you. TPSLCE. Because if you didn't watch the lecture board, really just watch it first. Remember, it's really easy to understand it. Okay, another week, another week. Let's go forward. Mm-hmm. I got confused. Holy, oh, is this gonna real? Let me refresh the page. You're a crew. What the fuck? That one was not real, but I was scared to go. So Monday. Yeah, yeah, infatti, don't worry, G. I'm going to post it. So, all good, all good. So, let me see. So, this is a Monday. So, this is the 17th of July. We do have news at 8:30. So, this is a mid to high probable day. Roller, you want to see that, bro? The move is over when we either make the SMT and the true liquidity, or we take the true liquidity. That's when you know that the move is over. But if the true liquidity is still intact, the trade idea is still valid. Yeah, bro. DQF. You don't want to target 30 posts. You want to target what is price showing you. If price shows you like 25 to 30 posts, just take that. That's it. Be happy, be humble, journal, that's it. You come back tomorrow. Come back, calm down from 10 slowly, bro. No, man, I'm not doing that. So it's literally next day. What's correct my money? No, because the retracement into the week, the SMT, the displacement above the swing high, the market, so that was the internal market shift. The displacement through the CB as well was most likely the best confirmation. We had like 4 or 5 like compass the price wanted to go higher. Yeah, no, it's not. We'll just Bro, just get profitable like quick, man. I want to play some Minecraft to be honest, bro. Just get profitable quickly so I can just start doing these goals. Today was different because yeah, for money. You wanna see that, bro? Today we had internal manipulation. That's why. But don't worry, bro. I'm gonna go through it. So I'm gonna show you why the loans were not valid at 9:48. Okay, so let me see what is priced with the daily. So the daily, you just read into the daily BC. Drop news, no, about fucking true, bro. I'm telling you, G, I'm not dropping it. So on the daily, you do see an immediate rebalance of the daily BC and immediate displacement. I want to see what is price showing me on the hourly. So the hourly, we do see displacement higher. We do have an SMT as well. So we do have an hourly SMT here. We do have a retracement into the 1 hour CB. We want to see that if this happens, price is most likely going to offer a retracement or an internal manipulation, the price go higher again. Let me see what is price doing on the 5 minute. Holy. So 50-minute time frame, internal manipulation, internal high type of rebalance. I want to see more of it. Okay. So let me see what price is from 9:30 to 9:45. So 9:30 open, displays higher. We are retracing into the 1 hour CB. We made SMT with this high. So right now I want to wait. What is price telling me at 9:38? It is on the low time frame, like it is because like if you go even on the 5 minute time frame, this is a swing high. This will be the SMT. These are internal swing high. Price is respected it. I want to see what is price doing after the SMT and rebalancing to the CB. So right now, after rebalancing to the CB at 9:38, price is starting to displace lower. Right now, I do see the retracement into 1 million BC. From the 1 million BC, we do what? We trace higher into this area and we do see displacement below it. So right now, from the retracement into high top in P array, we are disrespecting the opposite P array on the left side. So most likely the narrative is going to be bearish. I want to see how is price going to react at this moment BC right now. Is price going to respect this? Or is price going to disrespect to then go lower again? To see this placement lower here. And let me see what is price going to do. Because right now we already have the displacement before macro open. We already have the external manipulation and rebalance. So right now price could either do one of these two things. Price could either manipulate higher, then go lower again, or price could retrace higher, then go lower again. We do have an internal SMT. Yeah, we do have an internal SMT here as well. So this is perfect because right now we do have internal SMT, external SMT, uh, high time frame rebalance. I want to see what this price is going to show me right now at macro open. Macro opens with displays lower with speed and efficiency. I want to see that if this 5 minute BC does not hold, next true liquidity is going to be this internal low and this 5 minute BC here. If this 5 minute BC does not hold, this displacement lower. So right now we're just displacing with speed and efficiency downside. So macro open displacing lower. I want to see that right now what is price doing. So price is retracing into the 1 minute inverse fair value gap and we see displacement lower immediately. So right now, to be honest, I would enter there because price is looking really bearish. I would try to enter there 20 point stop and 20 point TP because right now price is respecting the 1 minute inverted fair value gap. We already reversed from it. We're displacing lower below the 5 minute BC. I want to see this 5 minute BC and even lower to be targeted, even this equal lows to be honest right now. Because from the high traffic manipulation, if the PXH is not respected, we are in a reversal sequence. The reversal sequence is telling us what? That the true liquidity is going to be the opposite liquidity. Let me see this price going to do. It's tracing into the CB right now. Fuck, this is still too much. So we trace into the CB. So at 9:48, we trace into the CB. You see displacement lower. Right now, I want to see price immediately displace lower. I do not want to see price go up again. We don't have any internal manipulation at all. We just have equal highs on ES. Let me see what price we're doing. We're displacement, that's good. I don't want to see this. I want to see displacement lower happening. I don't want to see this 5 minute turns of hold. Okay, we're fitting into the 50-minute BC as well. I did not see that. So price could take me out to us right now. But let me see what happens. Nothing at all. We're just accumulating into the CB. This is a Monday, so this is a low probability day, so that's fine. So that's why if price wants to chop around, that's fine before we lower again. We do see displacement lower again. We do see displacement higher from the retracement into the week. Right now, to be honest, my trade was really invalid, to be honest. Well, I did not even enter. Holy fuck, my bad. But right now, the trade was invalid. The 10 a.m. news, no, it was not 10 a.m. news. Yeah, I think the narrative was invalid. Why? Because I did not notice the 50 minute BC here. I could have targeted the low hanging fruit here. I could have just gone for something like this, but this was negative RR, to be honest. You want to see that my entry was based off displacement alone. That's why it was really bad. Then the best entry would have been at 948 retracement into the vertical value and into the CB. Entry there, something like this. Stop us above there. Maybe something like this. Oh, that's good. That's good. Just keep going. That's good. Just keep going. To be honest, yeah, because probably you want to say it was 20 points. Like, bro, this is really low probable price action because if you see chop in the macro, well, that's the lowest probable condition you can ever be, to be honest. So that's why you gotta see that right now the stop is okay if the stop is big because you can expect price maybe to manipulate in the CB again, then go lower. So you want to allow price to do whatever it needs to do before going to your TP. But that's only when price is really like yes. So Monday was shit. Let me go to the next day. So let me go on Tuesday. What the fuck? Tuesday. So we do have retail sales. What the fuck is G20 meetings? Holy, oh, this is important. Yeah, I have to notice this as well. So on July of the 18th, automatic recruitment, when like you do see like a lot of people talking like from different countries, most likely NQ is going to be affected as well. That happens a lot of times. So 18th of July is going to be most likely high probable day just because of Wheaton says, let me see what this price is going to show me. That is 2 seconds. 1 hour, 1 hour. So on the hourly, I do see I do see an external high time frame telescope. From the external high time frame telescope, what do we see? I do see displacement happening after retracement. We retrace it. And we don't retrace into it. We retrace into what? Into the bearish order block on the hourly, and we do displace lower. So right now, on the high time frame, we're expecting the 1 hour bearish pedal wave. From the 1 hour bearish pedal wave, we do have what? Market just shift. And we do have a high time on SMT. We do have SMT with this high right now. So the like high time SMT is most likely like something like this. I'm not gonna draw like something like this because this is really bad, but you have the idea we do have high time frame SMT, high time frame manipulation, high time frame PWA retracement, and high time frame displacement below this low. So I want to see that from here, where is next draw liquidity? The next draw liquidity is most likely going to be this hourly BC because his price looking to retrace lower, maybe to continue higher again. Let me see what his price doing with 50 minute time frame. With 50 minute time frame, we do see what? An internal manipulation. So you want to see that from these kind of lows, price is going to offer a retracement to go lower again to the real June liquidity. That's why these are here just to generate other liquidity for price for people to go long to pattern trade and to get to then go lower again. That's what happens a lot of times. So let me see what this price is going to do right now. Okay, so on the 5 minute time frame, so not bad. So let me go from 9:30 to 9:50 to 9:45. So 9:30, 9:30, yeah. So 930 open, we displaced lower. As the displacement was happening, we did make PXL here. On the retracement at 931 and 932, we did respect perfectly what? The CB and the PXL. From the respect of the CB and PXL, is respecting perfectly the PXL going lower. I want to see that on ES on 938, around 930, around 935, we made an SMT with the current 90 millicycle high. That's how you can use it. You can use 90 millicycle highs and lows for SMT or manipulation or as Joule liquidity. So we do see SMT at the 930 high. So most likely right now I'm going to expect manipulation happen because the real SMT is up here. You want to see that ES is above this high right now. So most likely going to expect speed and efficiency to the downside. But as on the 5 minute time frame, we retrace into the 5 minute CB. From the 5 minute CB retracement, price did what? Price disrespected a 1 minute BC. If you do see the 1 minute BC getting disrespected right now, I want to see the price could literally just drop lower to the moment. Let me see what this price going to do at macro open. Uh, I don't know. It's been like 2 hours. I don't know. It's been how long has it been? It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. So it's not been that long. Oh good, oh good, oh good. So 9:14 is business to go. I want to see what this price going to show me at macro opus. Macro opus, we trace into the CB. I want to see what this price going to do right now. Retracement higher into the emergent fair value gap as well. Do have internal manipulation. I want to see that right now, ES is really bullish, but NQ is really bearish. We do have high temper SMT. Don't like really just you gotta be focused on what is the high time frame, liquidity and manipulation. The high time frame is telling us we want to go lower. SMT, order block, Terasuk. Now right now all the P raise is telling them we want to go lower. I want to wait for the perfect time for the perfect displacement candle for price to go lower. So 946, we trace it to the inverted fair value gap. I don't see any displacement yet. You do see an internal SMT. You trace into the 5 minute CB as well. So let me see what this price is going to do. Nothing at all. Price is retracing into the 5 minute CB. Let me see what this price is going to do right now. The price is displacing higher. We are disrespecting this CB. Let me see what is price going to do at the inverter fair value gap. Is price going to respect this inverter fair value gap and going to displace higher? Or is price going to respect this SMT and go lower? Because right now from the SMT, we do see what? That this BC is not holding. If this BC is not holding, what is price going to tell us? Like, what is price telling us? That we do want to go lower. The SMT is getting respected, so that's why we want to see. Bro, if you don't like it, bro, like that's on you, but you gotta see that, bro. The market is showing you something, just react to it. That's it. So we do see 948 is displacing lower. I want to see displacement, clear displacement. Oh yeah, okay. Right now, I want to go shorts because after the wick into the order block here, yeah. So after the retracement into the order block, I do see displacement happening. That's why we wait for the wait for the mini wick retracement into the order block. Could be either 25%, 50%. Then you do see displacement lower happening. The same thing is here. So let me go for show see. Let me see what this price going to show me right now. So 1 to 1, yeah. Let me see what this price going to do. Oh, but that's beautiful. Holy cow. Well, we hit our TP immediately. That's why we waited for proper confirmation for the perfect time, 9:48. That's it. We shorted, we waited. So that's why we really don't want to pattern trade this inverted fair value gap. At 9:48, what is price telling us? We're expecting the SMT. You want to wait for the next candle to show you what is price doing. At 9:49, we see nothing. The optimal entry would have been at the break of this candlewick low because this candle is displacing away from the inverted fair value gap. You're not respecting it, and that's why we want to go lower. Yeah, Alex, but this scalping, like you want to see the scalping is like 5 minutes in a trading, like in and out. That's it. But that's it. So from 948, displacement from the BC is not respected. The inverted fair value gap is not giving any displacement. but the order block is giving displacement candles. So that's why after the retracement higher into the order block, we do see displacement lower. So CJ, we're gonna see that it is either going to, so right now this candle on ES, let me show you. This candle on ES made what? SMT. We took out this high. We'll see that order block are going to be valid only from SMT or Terasum. On NQ, we really don't need to see a manipulation, but the SMT, it is a manipulation. So let's see, okay, CJ, what do we see at 947? We do see that ES took out this high, and we do have this internal telescope SMT as well, and on NQ we do have this SMT. You want to study this? I'm going to send you a video later. Just the like, do you know what that SMT is, CJ? So, okay, CJ, if you know what is an SMT, after the SMT is full, the next candle, so this is a bearish SMT. The next candle aligned with the SMT. So the next bearish candle is going to be our order block. So you draw it from the candle wick close of the bullish candle from the closure of the bearish candle. So this is a two candle pattern. So it's going to be the candle before the manipulation and the candle after the manipulation. So this is the candle manipulated, and the candle after is going to be the order block. So these two are the order block. In these two candles, there are orders getting accumulated, and price is looking to go lower. So that's it. You just look for an entry like that. Holy moly! But do you guys have any questions on this day? Because you want to see the one thing. What did we candle to? Yeah. Well, I did count it. So just you want to see that I drew my fib from the candle closure of this candle from the closure from the closure of the bullish candle and from the closure of the bearish candle. That's how I did it. I will see, bro. It's only after SMT and Terasum. The candle before the manipulation and the candle after the manipulation. Holy fucking Junior, bro. I'm going to slap you, bro. I don't know. Like someone, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like someone teaches it that's way, bro. That's it. You guys gotta see that, bro. Just follow what someone says, bro. Just don't like, yeah, ask questions, but really just don't ask like any dumb questions, bro. To be honest, no, Joseph. Like, so you wanna see that if the second candle is really big, like let's say for example, okay, just let me give you an example. So here, so let's say this is an order block, okay. If if the second candle is this big, I'm most likely only going to consider this order block. You can still consider this one, but this is the true oil right now, the bullish candle. So this bullish candle is going to be if the second candle is overlapping the first one and it's really big, the first candle is the order block. What do you mean, Bruno? So, but is it normal that ES and Q? Yeah. So, Bruno, you want to see that when this happens, you're most likely going to see a big continuation day. You see ES and NQ not correlated, and you do see ES just going higher and higher, and NQ going lower and lower, and we do have dual liquidity lower. You're most likely going to see this on the downside. uh, you just wait, CJ. You just wait. So, bro, that's on ES, but you want to see what is price telling me on NQ. On NQ, do you see displacement from the order block? Yes, we do. So you can enter on it. That's why don't focus on ES at all. Just see, do we have any SMT or Tersu or on ES? Like, do we have any SMT on ES and Q? If you do, that's good. You react from it. But you want to see that. If you do see really like doji candles, like you do see really small candles after manipulation, just wait for the proper displacement. That's it. Okay, okay, okay. So can I just go on? Or do you guys have any other questions? That all good, CJ. Yeah, I forget for well, this was Tuesday. Let me do it next day. I'll go down with Holy my man. Holy. Ever since the stop, man. Ever since I stopped joking around. Just like, just shut the boat. Just start fucking about to be honest. Just gotta go. Just bro, just start fucking at that point. Well, this is nice. You're literally normally okay. So let me see what is the daily doing on the this Wednesday. So we do have housing stars. But what is this? Oh, fuck this. Yo, calm down, Junior, bro. So we do see that this is a Wednesday. You can use an 8 at 8:30. So this is going to be a high to mid problem day. So let me see what is the daily doing. So the daily, we did manipulate this high at the left. We're tracing into this CB as well. I want to see what is price going to do here. 2 minutes was what? Well, I don't know, man. Just do whatever you want, but I'm just gonna do the backtesting code more. That's it. Then we'll dip out. So let me see what is possible on the hourly. So on the hourly, we do have an external telescope and the external high time frame manipulation. Wait, my bad. We do have the daily manipulation and the hourly manipulation. Right now, I want to see what is price telling me on the 15-minute time frame. So the 15-minute time frame, we do see a really tricky candle because we do have manipulation from the upside and we do have manipulation from the downside as well. So right now, I want to wait for what is price telling me on the 1 minute time frame. As we do have manipulation lower, translation into the BC, but we do have manipulation higher as well. You just wait for proper confirmation of where price wants to go right now. Yeah, this one is well. This is price points too. So on the 5 minute time frame, well, let me go from 9:30 to 9:45. That's going to be way easier. Okay, so 9:30. So 9:30 opens, we do turns up this high time frame high. When it turns up at the high time frame, yeah, let's just go there. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So from terms of the high time frame high, we do see displacement happen. So as soon as 9:30 opens, we displace above, we manipulate, we displace below immediately. So after the displacement, you want to see right now what is price doing just before macro. So let's say if macro open here, you're gonna tell yourself, okay, what did price do just before macro? Like 2, 3 minutes before macro, what did price do? Price made internal torso retraced into 50 minute BC. We are displacing away from it, so this will be our entry if it was in the macro. But right now, you just want to wait. Okay, we do have manipulation the upside and downside as well. The same thought process. What is price doing uh, so my bad. What did price do just before macro? So 2 to 3 minutes before macro, what did price do? So 9:41, price did what? We did made an internal manipulation to the upside. We want to see that from the internal manipulation, what is macro doing? Macro, most likely around macro open, we are starting to displace lower. We do have this VC, this market such a shift as well. Right now, I want to see that if price is respecting all this bearish period rate, wait, my bad. If price is disrespecting all this bullish period rate, we're most likely going to see a drop lower, maybe into this BC or into this internal low. Let me see what is market open going to do. So market opens, we're retracing higher. I want to see what is price going to show me at the CB. So that's really good to be honest, because what is macro doing? Macro open, we retrace into the CB, we trace into this CB, but 9:46 didn't move. We trace into this 1 minute CB, we're displacing lower, we're seeing speed and efficiency. So right now, entering there will be really good. So we're most likely going to look for what? For one-to-ones. So this is a little bit risky because price could respect this 1 minute BC, respect it, retrace higher again into the 1 minute CB, take me out, and then go lower again. So I want to see what this price is going to show me right now. This placement is happening. I don't want to see this 1 minute getting hold. My TP gets here. This, yo, I go greedy. I'll go with you guys. I'll go with you. That's fine. We close that. So that's fine. So do you see right now the topic was what? So just before macro, what did price do? This is really key. When you see multiple manipulation from 9:30 to 9:45, what did price do just before macro? Just before macro, we did turn sub a high. We displaced away from it. We were respecting the 1 minute order block. From the respect of the 50% of the 1 minute order block, price was displacing lower. We validated the BC, made market shift, and we do have a displacement candle. We do have a rebalance into it at 946. From the rebalance at 946, what did price do? Price is displacing lower. Made what? Change in the set of delivery. So it is placed below this candle low, we're displacing lower, and your TP would have gotten it in 1 minute. So if you go for one to ones, I mean, but you can even go for lower sizes to be honest. Like it is a little bit risky because we are at the minus two, minus 2.5. But yeah, we see that even at 25 points, you would be in and out. Not really, bro. I'm just too lazy, but to be honest. Maybe you enter. Oh yeah, I wouldn't enter, to be honest, maybe something like this or something like this. Yeah, you're right. I could have got a better entry, but still, I did enter at the displacement candle. I did enter at the perfect time, perfect candle, and I say 1 to 1. Okay, okay, so manipulate higher. Do you have any questions at all? I think we don't. What do you mean, come on? I think we have no questions at all. Let's go next day. No, so let me see what we have on Tuesday, Thursday, 8:30. Mid to high probable day. Could I have, yeah, could have entered here to be honest. You would have entered anywhere at 9:44 and 9:45 because the closure because 9:45 retrace into what? Into the CB here. Let me move this. Price retrace is just oh yeah, we did. No, should I? I'm not watching shopping. So I'm not watching shopping. So right now, price retrace into the CB, and you could have entered either here or either here. That would be a valid entry. Stops above here for 1 to 1, 9 points. Go either for the 50% of this PC. That's it. Well, that's it. That's it. That's it. I think we have no questions at all. That's fine. So let's stay open. Institutional. Yeah, so I got Roller, I got Tom. Yeah, I'm gonna go through a lot, let's say like 5 people. Yeah, you can do that. So wait, you can enter at the 9:45 candle closure and can look for low price. Julian, bro, you already did come up to the stage. Just let bro the others come as well, G. Bro, calm down, calm down. So on a probable day, slower day like today, we didn't make the move until 10 a.m. Is it permissible to execute around? Yeah, you can, but you want to see Koshal that the move happened before 10 a.m. It did happen. I just missed it. Let's see, Julia, bro. If you have like no one, I will get up to say don't worry, G. So Thursday. Let me see what is going on. Daily. Also, let's see. On the daily candle, we can June 50. Yeah. So from the manipulation at this high on the daily, we do have a retracement into the BC. I want to see that we do retrace into the volume imbalance here as well. So price retrace into the volume imbalance and it's displacing higher from it. Let me mark this out like this. This. Let me see what is the hourly do. So the hourly, we do have retracement into what? Into high time from BC on here. We do have internal manipulation. We don't have any SMT at all. So after the SMT here, no, after the internal transfer here, we do see what displacement happening. from the internal torso, from the internal high time frame torso, the dual liquidity is going to be this high time frame high and this volume imbalance. So this was the new day opening gap, to be honest. So yeah, so this was the new day opening gap, and price is most likely look for this one right now because I do see displacement happening. Let me see what price did from 9:30 to 10:45. So 9:30 open. As 9:30 did open, we did displace higher. Why? Because we already have an internal manipulation before 9:30, internal high top internal soup, and 9:30 does not have to manipulate lower again. We displace higher, we make what? We make PXH right now. After making PXH, price is still displacing higher. On the 1 minute time frame at 9:32, we already have the PXH. We retrace into this BC because we want to see that the idea of the PXH is going to be invalid if we do displace through this BC. Right now, we're still respecting it. On the 1 minute time frame, we do have SMT in there. No. We do not have any SMT, but we do have an internal threshold in the BC. So from 9:30 to 9:45, price displays higher, made PXH, retrace into a BC, made internal turns in the BC and is still displacing higher. So right now, 9:30 to 9:45 is telling us that the macro is most likely going to be bullish. So let me see what price does at this high. Displays lower. We do have internal SMT up here again. I want to see that dual liquidity right now is going to be this high. Yeah, we do retrace into this 1 minute CB. We want to see that the high time can be telling me the price wants to go higher. Let me see how price is going to react at this 1 minute BC. Because if this gets disrespected, then it could be looking for lower prices. Still nothing. Expecting the BC, no displacement whatsoever, retracement into the inverted value gap. But you see right now, if you guys did enter off of this inverted value gap, this was not aligning with the high time frame narrative. This was not aligning with what? With the PXH, internal torso, daily volume imbalance. Let's see that. So right now we do see what? Displacement low respect of the BC. We do see the inversion of the CB here. So we do have the inverted value gap as well. I want to see that right now my entry is most likely going to be at 947. The entry could be something around here because we do see immediate speed and displacement from it. So right now, my stop is going to be lower here, 8 points. I'm going to go for 1 to 1, and let me see what this price is going to do. Only price is displacing lower. I'm seeing a retracement lower. Let's see what price is going to do. Hmm. So most likely, so right now, my stop is going to get hit. Why? Because we do have internal SMT to the upside. I couldn't wait for the displacement above this high, so that's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy. Well, this was to the tick. So surplus got TP got him, but that's it. So that's why having the perfect surplus was really good. Let me see what price it immediately was. That's why, bro. Once while you're in and out, that's it, bro. You're making like 10K daily, bro. That's it. So once you make like more 10K daily, bro, you're good for life. Top tier, bottom tier. Yeah, that's how it is. So do you guys understand the same top as bro? I'm telling you, if you guys understand what price does from 9:30 to 9:45, you're going to see that Marco is most likely always going to respect the manipulation and retracement of 9:30 open. Could you go over your high traffic bias? Yeah, I can do that. So Rakube. So on the daily, what do we see? We do see displacement below this PC, but we do see a retracement into the volume imbalance. Let me go on the hourly for more confirmation. On the hourly, what do I see? I do see a retracement into this 1 hour BC. Let me see on here because this is the 1 hour BC. In the 1 hour BC, what do we do? Price did make an internal wait, just let me remove all my shows. So just remove them. Let me remove this for a second. This computer get fault. So right now, you want to see the okay. At the volume imbalance retracement, price made what? An internal turn on the hourly. If you do make a manipulation to the downside, what is price most likely going to do? Price is most likely going to look for the next internal high or internal low, or to the internal CB. So let me go on the lower time frame. So I do know that price is most likely looking for higher prices Let me see what price did from 9:30 to 9:45. As we already have displacement before 9:30, price is most likely going to go higher and maybe manipulate higher than go displace lower. But you want to see the raccoon, the high time frame manipulation on the hourly was telling us that price wants to go higher. But that's it. Like my today, like in this day, the narrative was based on the high time frame manipulation. What is basic manipulation? Maybe for so Tristan, yeah. If there is no manipulation before 9:30, like at 9:30 to 9:45, most likely we already have a manipulation just before 9:30. So between 9:20 to 9:30, we already have the manipulation and prices going higher. But that's it. So but if we don't have it, wait for the perfect confirmation in the macro. Wait for the displacement candle, retracement of internal manipulation. Let me go to the next day. Yeah, Okume, we were respecting it, but you want to see that. At 9:47, what was price respecting? The 50, the 50-minute CB or the 1 minute BC? You want to see it? Okay, yeah, we were expecting this one, so that you're right to be honest, because we are respecting it, respecting the 50% of the price is most likely accumulating here. You're gonna see that if you do enter 947, you could target 1 to 1. The edge could be something like this, stop loss below there, 9 points. Let's see if you do a 1 to 1. You don't get it, but you could literally just go like take yourself out at this internal high. 6.6, this is the negative RR. If you don't like it, go for 0.8. You want to see that improvement. You still made money going, to be honest, bro. The narrative was bullish on the hour from the high time frame. But right now, the bearish P rate are holding. So the narrative is going from bullish to bearish. Because the P rate, I want to see that most likely the narrative is going to be what fair value gap are we respecting and what fair value gap are we disrespecting. This is most likely the narrative. Right now, we were expecting the 5 minute CB. The entry could be most likely after 9:51 as well. Total soup at the highs. In the 5 minute CB, we do see displacement at 9:52. Entry there, stop loss above there. Look for either 1 to 1 here. Currently, it's going out like 15 points. You look for the internal zone liquidity. You can go still both, but you want to see that if you go for, let's say your stop is something like this, like 15 points, because we do see displacement candle, you don't anticipate price to go higher again. Why? Because we do anticipate this CB to get respected and then price to go lower. We do see 1 to 1 getting back there. That's it. So just let me go to the next day. Do you guys have any questions on this day? Like how I did trade and how has it been? 50 minute BC. So you mean here, you mean here right Vancouver or CB? Yeah, you could because you could wait for the internal either from the internal manipulation in the CB, displacement lower. You could anticipate the or you could react to the displacement above the 50% CB. Yeah, that's valid because you want to see that most likely your narrative will be based off of one PD array alone. What is price doing in this PD array? Displacing higher or lower? Most of the time that will happen. Like you will find you see situations on the 1 minute time frame. If price respects the CB, then price wants to continue lower. But if price does not respect it, price is most likely gonna go higher. Okay, so next day, if you are inside of, for example, for internal BC. Yeah, that's it. So you wait. So if you do see that both of the PWs are getting respected, wait for the proper displacement to happen. Like wait for it. So next day. So this is going to be the last day for today. We're gonna go through like 4 or 5 people. I see. I see. Let's see what is the daily telling me. It's daily. Wait. mentality. Wait, I don't know, bro. Shallow, bro. That's good to be honest, bro. That's really good because I can just like get some of you up. So, bro, I read the small town. Not a lot of people complaining about it. The less people, the more quality, as I do say. But let's go on. Let's go on. So the daily, you do see the split of food is daily VC. So price is most likely looking for retracement, and we do have it. After the retracement into the daily VC, after the retracement into the daily VC, what is price doing? Price is displacing high. But we want to see that the previous candle was really strong. This is a daily CB from here to here. This is a daily CB. So you want to be aware what is price going to show me on the 1 hour or the 1 minute. So the 1 minute, wait, so the 1 hour time frame, what is price doing? So price is perfectly respecting this 1 hour CB. So you want to see that if this 1 hour CB gets respected, the narrative is bearish, right? Because we base off most likely our narrative on what fair value gap is getting respected, or what PDRA is price respecting right now. So on the 15-minute time frame, we do see internal manipulation as well. So let me go on the 1 minute time frame. Send me back on the Joel page first on the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame, the Joe liquidity, if price is truly bearish, is going to be this low, and this is going to be this whole losses liquidity down here. Let me see what is price going to do. So this low here. Okay, so let me see. Let's base our narrative now. So what did price do from 9:30 to 9:45? 9:30 came down, did not retrace into the BC, missed it by a tick, and it immediately displaced higher. As price did that, we do have displacement higher, we do have internal manipulation. When we do have internal manipulation, do we have an SMT at all? Let me see. So this was here. Yes, we do have an internal SMT. But this is an external SMT. So price retraced into the 1 hour CB, made external SMT. So from 9:30 to 9:45, price retraced higher, made external SMT, external terrorism, we trace into the 1 hour CB again, and we displace lower immediately. So right now, I want to wait on what is price going to show me. Well, very happy questions. I think about the price at this point to know. To be honest, probably you just react to what is price doing on from 9:30 to 9:45, and then you just extract what is price going to do in the market. That's it. Okay, yes, what to say? Stop recording the news was and then replay my what the fuck. Okay, so let's say, on that. So let's say, what is price going to do at the macro open? So macro opens, we displace higher. We do have an internal terrace just before macro. Internal terrace in the 50 million BC. I want to see what is price going to do right now at this 1 minute CB. Price is displacing higher. I want to know that price is most likely, I think the price is going to go lower. I want to wait for proper confirmation. Let me see. So the vertical value gap is still not getting respected. I do see displacement through the BC. So right now, after the retracement higher into the premium of this range, so price retrace into the premium of this range, maybe into the OTE as well. Let me see the OTE. No, really. Oh yeah, holy cow. So price retraced perfectly into the OTE of the range. So this is what? This is a time that price wants to go lower. So let me just move this down. So let's see what the price retraced into the deep discount of the range, retraced respect the OTE perfectly, respected this order block as well. So this was a mini order block. So this doji was the order block. Why? Because this doji made SMT and thingy. SMT and Terrasun. But that's OT, but that's not source. So we do see displacement for the BC. The perfect entry would have been the displacement below the BC. So right now, this entry for me is valid. Stop loss above that, 23 points. Expect price to drop low right now. I want to see the price on ES is really close to this low. So I want to be aware that price could most likely just hunt us top us right now. Holy. Holy fuck. But that's it. Which one? One to 1.22. And make 1.8K, you're in and out, 8K day. It's just that. So you wait for the perfect time, 9:47, displace lower, OTE of the range. We did respect it and we did immediately displace lower. That's why. So you want to see, guys, this is institutional entry drill. What do you see here? Perfect weak into the level 0.79 and immediate displacement. When we do see this amount of displacement and a perfect weak into it, you guys gotta see that price does not have to manipulate higher again. Why? Because we already have the manipulation. That's why if 9:30 to 9:45 price already manipulates, we do not have to manipulate again. Price could just retrace higher into premium or discount in or into a PWA, and we could just continue lower. That's what price did here. That's it. So retracement higher into deep premium displacement. That's why I said like how price displaced above this CB was not really convincing me. Why? Because it was macro open, but you want to see that the high time frame draw liquidity is lower. That's why this was most likely a trap to go lower again. But that's it. You could either target here or here. In this case, I think the first low would be perfect. Yeah, holy fuck. You go 120 points now, that's it. Can you repeat what you said? So clear, this say if price manipulates from 9:30 to 9:45, we don't need to see the manipulation and macro always. You can just expect what? A retracement into a PWA or into deep discount or premium of a wage, and we could expect continuation sequence happening. That is it. Money, nice. What's up? Holy shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Sheldon, bro, if you don't make PS, bro, in this month, or even like if you don't pass the year, bro, I'll literally flame you all the times. Don't worry, bro. So that's it. That's it. So we finished the week. So we still didn't make that much. Like 8K is okay, but we must have to go. Could have been. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't worry, G. So we finished for the day. Not bad. It could have been a little bit better because we want to see that this model is 90% plus. This is not really good to be honest. 83% is good, like in average thing is good, but we want to see that, bro. In this model, 90%, even 100% win rate. It is hard, but you can do it to be honest. You can really do it. That's it. 83%, you made 8K times 5, this is 40K a month. And we did trade only 3 weeks of the month because we still have 1 week to go. No worries, Shannon, bro. I have so many reasons, bro. So many reasons. So that's it. Nah, bro. I'm not doing another video. It's going to take a whole hour again. Oh, leave go should play. Yeah, cool, but that's why. To be honest, bro, it does work all the times, but this work most likely when we do have market structure shift in play. So break of structure in play. So should I first take up some people on the stage, or should I just do the recap of the day? I do so much reading. So take us, recap. So I'm gonna go for a quick recap and I'm gonna go some of you up to the stage. It's gonna take like 10 minutes to be honest. Let's go use it, bro. Just keep going, G. Trading view left. Thank you. This is from yesterday. So let me see the price today. So 9:45. Of these today. Okay. 9:45. Okay. So let's apply the same narrative. What is price doing for the high time frame? Why does it really look so big? No need for. So 9:30 to 9:45. We do see displacement happen at 9:30. We do see what? A sweep of liquidity. Alright. We do see a high time frame manipulation on the 50-minute time frame. Want to see what is 1 minute enemy? Yes, pause time. Now to see what animal time is. Oh, no, it was November. So I was saying. So I want to see what is price doing from 9:30 to 9:45. At 9:30 open, price retrace into the VC. From the retracement into the VC, price immediately displays higher. That's a key tell that price is looking for higher prices. You have market as such a shift, retracement PXH. This was like a PXH because we are anticipating price to go higher right now. PXH retracement, VC retracement as well. And we do see one displacement happening. When displacement happening, we do see another breakout structure. So this market is out as well. So you want to see that at around 9:36, we already took out the draw liquidity. You want to see that what is price doing at this peak stage? Is price respecting it? Is price disrespecting the peak stage? Okay. So after the draw liquidity taken, what does it say? What is price doing? At 9:41, what did price do? Price made an internal manipulation. Bro, some people enter there for I don't know for what reason to control. There was no reason to enter longs here. Here it was a little bit more value, but here there was no reason at like no reason at all to be bro. So internal manipulation at so do you see what? So 9:30 to 9:45, the place is higher. We do sweep this high. We do have internal manipulation as well. So we do have turn soup after the sweep of the high. I want to see what is price telling me after the internal manipulation. After internal manipulation, we do see what? Displacement happening for the market, such as for the swing low. So this is what? This is market such a shift, as well as I think there was an hourly CB here. Oh no. Yeah, there was this hourly CB that we trace into. So that we have like a high technical conference, the price is looking to go lower again. Yeah, that was the conference. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let me go to 50 time frame. It's a bit more clear. Yeah, here. So it was a 50-minute time frame, 50-minute CB. Want to see the price was literally just closing inside of the 50-minute CB. It was not displacing away from it. Yeah, on the 1 minute it was on the 50-minute time frame. Is price disrespecting the 50-minute CB? No. So that's why you just wait for more confirmation. So what do we see? After the internal manipulation, market such a shift, what did price do? We trace into the premium of the wage. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's the case. 7 sounds right. So OTE, to be honest, bro, as I did say before, works most likely on market such a shift. So what do we see? 79% of the base is getting respected perfectly. So from here, from the respect of the 79% level, what is price doing? Price is displacing lower. You want to see that. If you do not take the 79%, what is this candle? We do have Terra Soup at 942. So this candle is what? This candle is an order block. So if price displaces higher, retraces into the order block, you want to see what is price doing at the order block. Is price displacing through it? Is price respecting it? Today I missed this SMT because I was really not paying enough attention to the charts. But this SMT and this retracement into the order block was what? Telling me the price is most likely going to go lower. We wait for the displacement. 949 displacement. The displacement, what do we see? We do see a displacement through this species. So this what? This is telling me like what PD rate is price respecting at 949. We are respecting the bearish PD rate. We are disrespecting the bullish PD rate right now. So you want to see that most likely this manipulation is more valid because you want to see that the manipulation made from 930 to 945 are valid until we take the high that made the manipulation. So if price did what? If price did close up like something like this, to be honest, if the bullish candle close something like this, then the bearish manipulation would have been invalid. But in this case, we were respecting it. We were respecting the order block, the 50, no, it was not 50%, but we were respecting this 1 minute week. So this 1 minute rejection block was going to respect as well. So what do we see from here? So you want to see the spherical conferences. So one, order block. Two, market such a shift. Three, it was the water fair value gap. Four, the SMT. Five, the wick. Six, the internal manipulation before macro. Then we do see the OTE as well. And so here, Julian, you see it. What the fuck? No, there's this OTE. They're marked wrong. Oh, no, no. They did mark wrong. So the OTE is from here. So what did price do as well? So price retraced into the OTE of the range here. So this was OTE as 784.75. So price retraced into the OTE. We have 7-8 conference telling us what? The price wants to go lower. The perfect entry, to be honest, would have been after price displacing below this BC. Because if price displaces below this BC, what is price telling us? The price wants to go lower. Our entry would have been something around here, and you can literally just target the internal VC. That's it. Entry there. This is like 10 points. No, that's really low to be honest. You can go for 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. You're most likely expecting one price to go lower, but you want to see that when market such a shift happen, you're going to see a display a retracement into deep premiums to be honest, or 50% of the range. Julian, just draw your film and just mark out, just type in 0.79. Just type that in because you want to have your 79 in the premium or this like depends. If price is retracing into the premium, draw your fib like this. Like your one has to be to the upside, and your zero has to be to the downside. Yeah. So that's it. So that was the entry to be honest. So my entry was really late to be honest. When I something around here. Because I missed this entry for I don't know but I was just not paying attention like enough attention to the charts today. So like because the perfect entry would have been something below like well the candle started displacing below the BC here. Stop loss above here. Why? Because you want to see that when we expect speed at 950, we want most likely the OTP we can hit if in like few minutes viewers. Like these 14 points. It depends on your risk. Well, my risk would be like most likely 4 minutes and would have gone for 25 to 20 points, something like this. That's it. Right? You go from 1 to 1.5, that's it. You get in and out. In 1 minute, you most likely pay like 2K, 3K, 10K, 20K, 50K. Why not the week now? It's like, oh, wait, that's I marked it from the what do you mean? Why not the week low one? Yeah, what do you mean, Julia? Like, bro, OTE is like a level of it's like equilibrium, but it's more deeper in a range. It's like 79%. It's like equilibrium is 50%. So lower, we have the 79% if price is looking to retrace or go higher. Oh, but that's true. Oh, but bro, today was really tricky. Like you gotta understand when you have a correct thought process, you're going to see that you will understand even no problem days. Well, you see that from my understanding, if you understand price candle by candle, what was price showing you? Bearish price action. You see you, Jacob, brother. Have a nice day. My goodness. Ah, Julia, you can either put it here if you want to, or either here. That's fine. That's still fine, but bro, it really does not make like in a lot of difference to be honest, bro. With that one, with the OP. Uh, Jacob, I would not consider tomorrow because tomorrow is a day before NFP. There is no news at 10. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. I'll see you, Jacob, but have a nice one, Jay. But do you guys have any other questions about the day? Well, this day was really easy if you understand price tick by tick. Uh, to be honest, YQ. Well, you know, like you, when we do have this very everything, and we do have this like massive CB, price is most likely going to retrace into it. So that's why G. Like try to focus on what like you. If you miss an entry, bro, nothing changes. But if you miss an entry and you do overtrade, that's where it gets fucked up. But retreat, try to wait for the retracement and the displacement happening from it. Displacement happening after the retracement into a PWA. But you want to see that your stop loss was valid. That's why you won. But your trade was valid, but your entry could be way better, and you know it as well. Like just try to like get better at what like and when you are not good at. That's it. Why not be Junior? Because you want to see that right now. Right now, what is the current wage? The current wage is from 942 to 943. At 941, so 942, the wage was this one. You want to see that when the displacement happened, the range from was from 942 to 944. You want to see that from the current swing high to the current swing low. Do you even trade 940? Yeah. To be honest, I do trade Khalid. When I do see extreme displacement, I do trade it. Wait, bro, don't marry your. I'm telling you, wait, you have to understand price. In that case, you will never marry your price because you are reacting off of price alone. That's why if you understand price only, that you will never marry your bias because you want to see that your bias is what is price telling me right now. What is price doing right now is going to be my narrative, my bias. But that's cool. At least you didn't like execute and you didn't take a wrong trade. So that's cool to be honest. Can be this is a good day. So what is a good way to look at it? Because they could displace but just have it close. It's fine. Just let me change it. I'm just streaming. So was this a good way to look at it? Because the displacement for click stage was real. A way to point which so mm, for the order block you read. So you wanna see user, I think that's for the order block. You wanna see that the order block is the bearish candle and the bullish candle. You can mark it out like this, but this is not as accurate because the correct way is from the body candle close and from the body candle close. Let me see. So the white level is this one. So Julia, just let me share this. Okay, this was one thing. So you see Julia is here at zero. So here. Oh, thank you, Sheldon. Yeah, usable. That was wrong. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. At least understand it. So, oh, linear waste for each some chicken out. Oh, thank you very much, Eugene. That's good. That's good. So do you guys have any other question at all, like about today's, about like anything? Like if you guys will have any doubts, well, just ask me because I'm telling you, I've been and you same shoes, but I'm seeing consistency right now. So just tell me if you really just need anything at all. That's good because always you're paying attention. But that's why if you pay attention to something, you will most likely never have any question at all. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, you want to see that more money. The only valid reason for price to go higher was what? The market is such a shift happening after the interest rates were low, but we did not have that. You want to see more money? In this case, price was respecting what? The bearish period, and we did have as well what? We did have internal SMT here as well. It was really low probable SMT. To be honest, bro, this for me is still SMT. Bro, news now. I'm not going to jump into it's going to be only for a ways, but just because he recorded for me like for the first 3 4 days, that's why. Oh yeah, Joseph, I'm going to drop it into the backtest lecture signal and in the backtest lecture channel. So yeah, don't worry. Chill. I'll go to. So about today, looking at some pieces of your investment. So it's not about today. So what can I get? Some pieces of what? Oh yeah, that's fine. Just let me go a few days. Let me go through Tuesday. Let me see what happens. Do we have any choices? Mm, we have anything else? We have nothing else. Let me see on Monday. I forget to go. What the fuck? Oh, here. So you want to see, okay, user. We do have an SMT. There was an SMT this high at 9:41 on Friday, the 30th of May. Let's see. And we do have the SMT, the candle before the SMT, and the candle after the SMT is going to be our order block. So you mark it out basically from the candle closure to the candle closure if it is a bearish order block. So from this bullish candle closure to this bearish candle closure. That's how you mark out the bearish P rate, the bearish order block. So this is the yeah, that was wrong. Because you want to see that. Just let me share my screen on Discord, okay? So I can show you. You can see right now, user. The order block would have been the candle closure of the bullish candle and the candle closure of the bearish candle. So one and two. Your zero would have been at the candle closure of the bearish candle. In this case, no, understand nothing. Where's the order block? Is this the order block? Like this bearish candle and this bullish candle. Is that where you marked? Yeah, so that's valid. You see what? So the bearish candle closure and the bullish candle closure. This is on the OB on the bullish order block. I'm going to spread it to you really quickly. Select from here. Let me go for the data. We will bullish. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Okay, then there's nothing. Well, how come there's nothing? Oh yeah, here we do have. So this is not in the mark, okay, but you want to see that. And we do have, let's say for example, we do have Terasub here and SMT. We do have either of the one, like you either have Terasub or SMT or you have both. It's fine either way. So we do see what SMT and Terasub formed. You want to see that the candle, okay. So the candle that made the manipulation and the candle after. So let's see that one of the candle is going to make the manipulation. It's either going to be the second candle or the fourth candle. So if this candle made the manipulation, the next candle closure is going to be my order block because the candle wait, the candle that forms after the manipulation is going to be your complete order block. Because right now, from this like for example, okay, from this kind of closure, we have no idea where price wants to go. But from this kind of closure, we do have what? We do have an order block. But in these cases, you see how the candle open lower. You can just mark out the order block like this because it is really unclear here. It's not accurate at all. You want to see that you could either block it out like this, or you can either block it out like this. If the candles opens are really not clean, but 50% respected and we do see displacement, that's it. You enter, I don't know, maybe on the displacement from the order block, you enter there, suppose here 5 points, only 5 points. 1 to 1, 1 to 2, just go for whatever you want, that's fine. So, like, do you understand, user? Like, that's how you mark out the order blocks from candle closure to candle closure, candle closure to candle closure. That's it. Like, you just wanna backtest it and see how to mark it out properly. Holy. Okay. I'm gonna get some people on this stage, Khalid. to backtest for me. I'm just gonna go for like a random day and then it's going backtest for me. So we got Warner, where's it Warner? It was here. We got Warner, Tom is not here. Going to be Warner. I don't know about someone else. Like 22 people here, so oh, that's pretty good. How about this? Because if it felt like 80 people, bro, like the crash will just keep going, to be honest. Okay, so let's see for the train wake up. So that's really oh okay. You're cooked, Shalom. You're literally cooked. So just let's make it quick. So who wants to come on stage? Mm, you, bro, I think you're the only one, bro, to be honest. You can't speak for Khalid. Khalid, like, we'll just get a mic to us, bro. So we do have Julia. Khalid, if you can get a mic, bro, I'll get you up. We do have DQF Trace, Sheldon, Reese, Holy. Nate, you can just whisper to us, but just whisper slowly. Let's say. Okay, Mama. So, okay, just wait. You got Ruler, Junior, Sheldon, DFQ Trace. You got Nate, we got Khalid. We got six people. So we're gonna get all of you six people to the stage one by one, and you're just going to backtest for me. So, one, two, so just because I don't want to teach, I don't want to cheat. So it's going to be so DQF, you're number one. Number two, number three is Sheldon. Number three is Nate. So number two is Sheldon. Number three is Nate. Four is Ruler. Five is Khalid. And six is Julian. I'm gonna go to the name to the wheel of names. No, Osman, you have to close your face for BG. Thank you, beautiful. That's fine, bro. Don't worry. Osman, just please show us your face, bro. I think that's why we have like 35 people, bro, just for you to be honest. Wheel of Flames.
Yeah, everyone's here because of me, yeah.
Holy fuck. Your mic is so high to be honest. Holy.
Sorry.
So you go one,
Spin
two,
that
three, four,
wheel.
5, 6. Just let me go. Four. It's fine, bro. Don't worry. So who was number 6? Hey, who was number 6? I
Hey,
think
yo,
it was
that's
Julie.
number 6 is Julian.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, one, two, three, four. Actually, bro, just gotta say J. So maybe yeah. Julia just request to be on stage. Ju is back. Okay. Don't worry, G. So we still have six system, but we still Alex. Julia. Okay, that's good. So here is your hand. And where you at here? Come on. Bro, you guys have to bet as well. I want to see the proper thought process and everything doing really well. Like, I don't want to see like any bullshit to be honest. Where you at, Julian? Julian, please come. King Julian. Okay, so
Yo, what's good?
yo, all good, G. How are you?
What up, bro?
Beautiful, how are you?
All good. Just let me close the stream. Okay, cool. So just backtest me I don't know, the 14th of March. Like, just go for 2024.
2024? Okay.
That's a random day. It's not that.
14th March.
Yeah, that was a Tuesday. Oh,
Oh,
Thursday. No, no. Just share your screen as well, G.
yes, let me just pull up March real quick.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Take your time.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Bombo club.
Which screen do y'all see now? Right now?
We do see your
Discord.
Discord.
We do see your Discord.
Okay, I'm switching again.
But you have to press make it different screen.
Yeah. What do you see now?
Still Discord. Actually, not charts. Never mind. Go back.
Charts?
Yeah.
Yes? You see now? Okay, very nice. Let me just skip to next day. This is Wednesday, 13th. Do we have Carter? Do you have news open? I'll show you. Look.
PPI news.
PPI news.
8:30.
8:30.
8:30 PPI news.
Echo.
Okay.
No news at
No
10 a.m.
news at 10 a.m.
Echo.
Hmm? Okay, let me just start. Holy shit, the daily. So, are we at all-time highs? Yeah, we're currently at all-time highs, which is no, it's alright. So, oh no, the daily, like had this mini internal sweep right here. So I did rebalance a bit lower. Kind of respected this busy a little bit, leaving this wick. Let me, what the CS doing? Oh, yes, is going higher. Interesting. Let me go on the 4 hour. So, on the 4 hour time frame, we're respecting this busy right now. We also have high time frame SMT from this high to this high. Let me see shit. Right? So yeah, we have 4 hour SMT. So I'm gonna target. Did we sweep this low? Yeah, already, but with no SMT. So these relative equal lows are probably my target if we're truly bearish. So the 1 hour rebalanced with this wick into this CB right here, then lower, rejected a little bit. So see what the 50-minute telling us. The 50-minute we have this CB right here. Price respected it and went lower, but also we had this internal turtle soup right here. Do we have SMT from this low? This low right here. No SMT. So yeah, what's the 5-minute telling me? So the 5-minute had this internal turtle soup right here, also paired with bearish SMT. So my narrative is probably for now bearish because just of the how many SMTs we had to the downside. Do we have one bullish even? No. We have kind of this. Is this even a bullish SMT right here? No, it's just wicks. Someone who maybe this is. Oh wait. Yo, Kartik, quick question. If we have equal highs on one pair and the other pair is like higher high or lower high, is this considered SMT?
It is.
It is.
Okay, so we have one bullish SMT here. So I really want to see now what price is doing inside of this BC. So yeah, let's go over again. Nothing really here to say. So yeah, let me just look what price does at this BC right there. Also, if this was the SMT manipulation, this a little bit. So, so let me just see price doing. So yeah, I would probably let me just wait for candle close. I'll probably go short right here, but maybe the only target this internal low right here, or see what we do at this internal low to then maybe trail. This is like 12 points. Okay. And stops probably above the candle, or maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, just let me see what we do at this internal low. So Maybe we can hold even to the 4, something like that. Okay, so we just, that's not too nice, but hey, we have to wait now. Okay, fuck. Okay, so should we? No, this is just emotional trail right there. So I would probably target this 4 now. Yes.
Holy,
Holy,
that's good.
that's good.
Very nice.
Bro, you had
Bro, you
the
had the
toggle,
toggle,
the focus
the
is correct.
focus is correct.
Now you just gotta
Now you just
apply
gotta
it
apply it
to the E one, bro.
to the
That's
E
it.
one, bro. That's it.
You know how to
You
trade.
know how to
Yes.
trade.
You know how to do
You know how to
everything.
do everything.
Now you just need the
Now you just need the
confidence to do
confidence
this
to
every
do
day.
this every day.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes.
But that was
Okay.
perfect.
That was
There.
perfect though.
Thank you. Thanks for taking me on again. I
No
know.
worries, dude.
No worries,
No
dude.
worries, no
No
worries.
worries, no
Okay.
worries.
You have a great night.
You too, you
Both.
too, G.
You too, G.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's stop this podcast. They just called. All
So,
right. How do I get off this chase? Oh,
this, let
Put that in
me,
his ass. Joking.
I don't know.
Just press the red button. There you go.
holy, bro. I just kicked him out. You, I forgot. Okay, okay, listen. My bad, my bad. So we had DQF, Alex, Sheldon, Nate, Ruler. Let me go to the wheel of names. Well, there is no cheating, no cheating. Let me see. So Sheldon, DQF, Nate, Khalid, Alex, and Ruler. That's it. Anyone else? Okay, what can be more? Okay, so just let me go clean. So we have one spot left. Come on, anyone. Vice. Or don't go offer. Just let me see what did they say. Come on. If you can like backtest, if you like do you have like a trading replay on trading donate? If you do have it, then I may just lay you up. Let's do it like this as well. User. Oh, let's try. So let's see. Let's see who's the lucky guy. It's you, man. It's you. Hold on. So where are you? Yeah, but Oscar is playing Maka, to be honest. He's So where are you, Nate? No, okay, so Nate, you have to request to be on stage. Just request it. Maybe. Shows people. Let's try. Yeah, let's try. I think you can. You're like from before, but you can. So you're good. So just let me go Nate here. Let me share the screen again. Let me close my. Okay. You have to accept the thingy. Wait, you're really in a hurry. Holy. Oh, don't see. Wait, you might like doing roller right now. I think he has to go. You're up next, don't wait you. I know. So it's like, yeah, if you go on trading, bro, I think, bro, I had the same issue, bro. I don't know, like, how to fix it, bro. I just tried to close, like, this can join back in. You're Julian. But until you fix that, just let me go roller on stage. Roller, come on, come on. Don't worry, debate. You're up first. If you fix that,
Yo,
yo, how are you, Lola?
that's good, that's good. I'm fine.
Oh, good, man. So backtest will be the let me see what I backtest will
What
be
date?
the 28th of March 2024. 28th of March 2024.
Okay.
Just let me see the screen.
So I usually would like to like look at the daily
Yeah.
and see how it's
Wait,
looking.
wait. That's not macro. It's like 9 p.m.
Oh shit. Um, wait. Uh,
You can just keep through it slowly. It's only oh, that's good. That's good.
I think it's
It's,
wait, wait this. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't work.
if you can do the
Like
28th, that's fine, Vijay. Don't worry.
oh, it's 27th. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's
This is
fine. Go on.
okay. This is I think yeah, yeah. It's 28th. All right. So I usually look at the weekly at the beginning. We can see that we are currently in this PC, this buy side right here. We are respecting it on the daily. It's a Wednesday, Thursday. On the 4 hour, kind of the same here. This big imbalance is getting respected, and we also have this very big move. Um, on the hourly, can we see that we swept these lows and made SMTs on them too? So I usually just look at what we have like when we approach the macro, and then we have nothing special here. These sweeps only, these SMTs too. So now I would like to see what the 1 minute is telling us. If we are going to keep higher up or if we are going to um, revisit this liquidity or something else. So at the moment it's 45, 945. We displaced above these highs. Also did this, ES did the same. Like to see, yes, I would like just to wait for what the market is telling me. Okay, so we picked up higher. We swept this high actually, and made SMT on the highs too. That's we currently have this revisit into this and also those highs, and the market is looking like very bullish. So I'll be expecting that the market is maybe seeking higher, but we also have this um, SMT on this high, on the high. So that is also something that we should be worried of. Um, I think I'll just wait for the 50 actually. So yeah, we are seeing big displacement lower. We have the S&P on the highs and another candle. Okay, so we swept this high, which we ended up, I think, doing too right here. So this is not holding anymore. I would like to see what price is doing right here. Is it displacing above or is it gonna retrace that lower after this? So nothing special. Looks like we're wicking down to rebalance or something. So we might be displacing, but this is not enough for me to enter as he has have not like done enough to. Okay, so now we're seeing some strong displacement to the lower and anticipating that we have a candle closure below 50 CE here. So anticipating price to run lower after sweeping these highs. This. So ideally, I would just like to see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enter like right here. Maybe set a stop here and then target. I don't know, this low hanging fruit or this. Oh shit. Yeah, we got
Yeah,
stopped up.
yeah, that's good. That's good. But
So
you know, Roller, your mistake. You see, there was an SMT with the low
yeah,
at 948. You see the low at 948 on AQ.
the low.
948. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, this.
I think there
Yeah,
was
I did not look at that.
so there was an SMT there. So if you want to be aware, okay, what is price doing at the SMT? Because after price retreats into the SMT, what was price doing? Price was decreasing higher. So wait, I
Yeah.
find just let me check if there was news as well these days. Just let me check this one second. Okay, so my bad. So there was news at 10, okay. So we need to know about news. So let's see, okay, if from the SMT, what is price retracing into the wick as well? You see the 948 candle, the wick that we
Yeah.
displace that retrace into PXH, okay. So we have SMT and wick retracement into the PXH. So this is really a high probable setup to go long. That's why, so, after this, watch the checklist part 2 lecture and see that SMT into PXH or PXL are really high probable. Try to zoom out a little bit. Don't zoom in too much. Zoom out, not that much, just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Just try to see what is price telling you here. Price is retracing lower, mid and SMT into the PXH. So right now, you want to wait for proper confirmation the price wants to go higher. Go on the 1 hour, just for 1 second. Well, go on the hourly, on the 1 hour time frame. So do you see right now, the 1 hour is still displacing higher. We want to see that this is a choppy day because price is not giving you any kind of displacement. We do have manipulation lower, so our high time frame narrative is based off of what we do right now. Do we displace higher? Go on the 1 minute time frame and try to find an entry after 10 a.m. news. I try to find an entry right now.
See, probably this after this displacement, this would be better to take. Um, after I miss it, but
Okay,
this would
okay.
be good to take actually.
Mm,
Waiting for maybe this to it. Um, but we have to think that we made SMT on those highs too. So that's yeah.
okay.
But this is a rebalance right here. So this could be something. But I really think would like to see a bit of displacement of this. So I would like to wait maybe for another candle. But we are seeing that ES is displacing higher. So it could also be good to enter too right here. Maybe stop below right here. and then
Okay.
target right here, maybe
Okay.
something like this.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Let's
good.
say,
Go on, go on.
yeah,
That's it. But you see right now, okay, brother, you have to zoom out a little bit and see
yeah,
what is price doing properly. You okay, so you do know how to read price, but try to pay more attention to what is price telling you right now. At the SMT and the lows, what is price telling you? But always after 2 3 minutes, just look at ES as well. Do you have any SMT? Any like is ES doing something that could affect IQ? Just try to look at ES a lot. Like to be honest, like after 2 3 minutes, just look at
yeah.
ES.
That's kind of my problem. I am too locked in or and too zoomed in into
Mm,
like NQ like this, so I
mm,
don't really focus on this. I didn't even really see these SMT.
okay.
I marked out the PXH, which I
Mm,
thought it would hold, but maybe an optimal entry right here would be already maybe like uh,
okay.
at the displacement of this too, of this PXH.
Okay, okay. But you see right now, your issue is that you're too zoomed in into the charts. Just zoom up a little bit. Try to look at the market from a bigger picture. What is the
Yeah,
market doing right now? Just look at it from a bigger picture. See SMT, pre-exchange retracement. Now you wait for proper confirmation. You waited, you entered, that's right. You won there because you waited for the proper confirmation, but you want to see that. If your issue is that you're too much, it's a zoom out, that's it. You want to take
yeah,
action immediately. But that's good. So you do know how to read price, but try to understand the lecture more. Go and watch. I would say, bro, you still watch lectures daily. Okay,
I'm watching currently the narrative lectures.
okay,
Will
so
be
that's fine. That's
probably
fine.
done with them tomorrow.
Okay, so just take it slowly. When you are at the checklist lecture part two, just take notes because someone talks about the SMT into PXH and PXL and how to trade PXH, PXL. Well, that's good,
Yeah,
G. You know how to trade. You just have to study more price and the lectures. That's your issue right now.
yeah.
So that's fine. Thank you, G. Thank you for helping out.
Thank you a lot, bro.
No worries, G. No worries.
That was really good.
Have a nice one. Have a nice one.
All right. Bye, bye,
So,
bye.
who do we go right now? So we got Vice, Alex, Nate as well. Just let me see. The wheel of names. You still want to hop on? Or well, how many people we got? So for 6 more people. Oh, bro, that's it. I'm not adding anyone like right now. That's it. One, two, three. Oh, that's it. 6 people. That's it. No one else. Yeah, mate. So for those stage, just let me go speak first. Let's see. You just have to request it. Like, let's see if you can request it. Like, if you can accept it. If you can, then maybe you can just submit to be honest. Let's see. See next. Yeah, bro. Yo, how do you know, Tom? How do you know? Nate, I think it's most likely your device to be honest. You most likely will try from a laptop or an iPad. Bro, this let me speed run right now. Nate, if you can't guarantee, that's fine because Osman is going to backtest tomorrow. And if he does the same team, bro, you can just ask him. You see where bro, come on the stage. You don't. Those people were genius. So we were 5 more people. Yo, we got the eater. How many? You said that hop on. Is it even in the chat? I don't know. Hmm, sure.
Holy.
Yo, how are you, G?
Good.
Okay, so come on. So backtest me. Uh, The 16th of April.
16th of April. What year?
2024.
Okay.
Well, don't worry, Chi. If I'm gonna try again after Sheldon. If you can get up, like if you can get on stage, that you can backtest. If it doesn't work, man, I don't know. I don't know what to say, to be honest. But let's try one more time.
April 16th,
Yeah,
2024.
yeah.
Wait.
If you can make it work, I know, I know. Okay, so all you, Sheldon.
All right. So, wait, what the? Okay, that was weird. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay. So, pretty strong move down here. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to the weekly, but on the daily, no SMT. We're in this busy here. We just wicked into it. So, are either gonna continue lower or go higher. Okay. Oh wait, I need to check what news is today. Tuesday, April 16th. Okay, just Powell yellow, so probably a pretty low probable day because it's April. But yeah, so we dumped pretty much in like Asia, I guess. Looks like we might respect something in this range here. Not really seeing any SMT or anything. Pretty much just looks like we're just displacing through lows. Why can I not? I feel like I can't see. Okay. Yes, we have these huge civvies as well. I'm gonna go ahead and mark one of them out. We have some low resistance liquidity here. Looks like we're just accumulating though, so could be a pretty low probable day, or we just continue in one direction. I'll mark out these highs, see if we get any manipulation here on these relative equal highs. Okay. Okay, that's probably more clear SMT on a lower time frame. We have these. We have this BISI here. Really, like the only thing on the high time frame that's stopping price from going lower. We just wicked into it, so we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't see too much in higher time frames right now because we're just kind of accumulating. Yeah, we do have SMT here, but we might just end up manipulating right through it. Because we did just rebalance back into this 15-minute civvy here, or busy. No SMTs at the highs on the 5-minute. We just disrespected this 5-minute busy, so yeah, we look pretty bearish for market open. Really just want to see what happens here in this range. See if we displace through it and continue lower. Okay, yeah, we also have like sort of like a more unclear SMT here as well, so a lot of SMT at the lows. But yeah, let's go to macro open. Okay, holy chop. Okay, so we're right before macro open here. Okay, what did we do from 9:30 to 9:45 now? Took out a lot of these smooth highs here. On ES, we just like straight dumped. On NQ, we turtle soup this high. We have it on ES just earlier. So some form of like more unclear SMT here. But we didn't really react off it. We just eventually came down lower, but we got the manipulation at these lows. We do have bullish SMT right now. We took out these lows. We've rebalanced back into this BISI, and we have bullish SMT here. So I kind of want to see what price respects here. Yeah, like if we're gonna displace through consequent encroachment, or if we're gonna disrespect bearish P raise here. Look at this order block though. Okay, not really super valid. Okay, this candle's closed now. Not really like a true order block here, or something that I would consider. Just gonna see what price does a macro open. Okay, so macro open, we just displaced through this BISI here. On the higher time frame, let's see what we did during 9:30. Yeah, so yeah, we just wicked in to the BISI, and now looks like we're wanting to displace out of it on the higher time frame. Yeah, on the 15 minute looks pretty bullish. But yeah, so I could take an entry right now, but I honestly want to wait a little bit longer because it's only 9:45 and not really close to candle closure yet. So exactly, I don't know if we're gonna respect this or not. And we ended up so far not respecting it. We have bearish SMT right here as well. Yeah, but so I want to see if we're gonna continue displacing and respecting this. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So we are displacing after this candle. Could have took an entry here. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit longer because it's 9:45. But yeah, we did react off the bearish SMT, and we engulfed this candle. So that would be change in state of delivery on the lower time frame. So I could have entered there, but now we have like a market structure shift as well. So I definitely want to enter here. Only thing is, stops could be a little bit wider. I can either put stops here at the wick or stops at the body, but honestly, I'm seeing really good speed, so I think I'm just gonna enter here. This is a riskier entry because we displaced the swing low, and I'm expecting price to go lower, but we don't have candle closures, so we could very well just end up respecting this BC, but we look really bullish on the higher time, or really bearish on the higher time frames. So I think I'm definitely willing to take this setup. But in terms of what I'm going to target, probably just go for a 1-to-1 here, because yeah, let's see this wick here. Yeah, so I don't really want to target anything further than consequent encroachment of the wick, because we could just reverse off respecting the wick. So I'm going to take this setup here. Yeah, ES is also displacing really nicely as well. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, there we get the rebalance, and yeah. Okay, yeah, we ended up respecting this busy, so definitely a riskier trade, but narrative wasn't really on my side unless we're gonna actually just end up rebalancing back. No. Yeah, no. Narrative was just clearly bullish here. I just had the wrong narrative.
No, in this case, go on the 50-minute time frame, just for 1 second, and just ask yourself, okay, so what is price doing? You see the big 50-minute BC rebalance, okay? Price was near the 50%. You want to see that? when price is just zoom out a little bit, zoom out a little bit. Uh, yeah, just zoom out a
Okay.
little. Okay, so a little bit more. Just zoom out a little bit more. Because right now, what do you see? Where did the high time frame manipulation happen? Was it to the downside to the upside? Do you see the turtle soup at the lows at 6:15 a.m.?
Yeah.
6:15 a.m. So do you see that? If you do have that manipulation, price is fractal from manipulation, you expect a retracement to go higher. So the high time frame, what we're doing right now is just retracing into the
Just
50%,
rebalance.
into the
Yeah.
disconnect displacing high. That's why try to understand more at the high time. Like what is the high time frame telling you? Your narrative could be right. You know, so you do know how to reprice perfectly. You just have to understand what are we doing on the high time frame, because your entry, to be honest, was valid, but it was just a little bit early. Try to enter around 947, 948. Wait for the retracement, like wait for the weak retracement into the PXL, then displacement. Go on the 1 minute time from now. Okay, so right now we do see retracement into the BC. So from the PXL, we do see a closure, then we do see displacement lower. Okay, so you want to see, okay, right now, is price displacing below the 50-minute BC? No, yeah, because what do we see at 947, 948? You do see price disrespecting your idea of price being bearish. So do we have any high time from SMT at all? Sheldon?
Uh,
Mm. At the lows, at the lows, at the lows. Do you have any high time from SMT?
yeah. Yeah. We just made SMT right after my right at my entry. Pretty much the next candle. We
Yeah,
made
so
SMT.
you see the go on the 50-minute time frame right now. So what you did miss was a lack of understanding price. Mark out the 50-minute SMT. Okay, so what do we see? We do see an SMT forming into the 50-minute BC. You want to see that when ES is really close to a low and NQ is really close to that low, most likely the SMT is going to be in play. So just wait for ES to take the low. You either enter and you exit when ES takes out the low, or you either wait for ES to take the low, make SMT, and then enter. Because right now, you did force your bias, you did force your bearish narrative, but you didn't like look at what was ES telling you, because the from the high time of SMT and 50-minute BC respect, what did we do at 950? Go on the 1 minute. Okay, so right now, what did we do at 950? At 950, what did we do?
950. We respected the BISI and
Yeah,
displaced
so
to the
right now,
highs.
what you see at the optimal time around 948, 950, price give you the true displacement to the upside. And that's good. Your narrative was wrong because you did not pay attention to the high time of SMT. But regarding like everything, bro, you do know how to read price. Like just try to understand a little bit more what is the high time frame doing and what is ES doing as well. Just try to understand them more.
Yeah, I really only look at like ES for SMTs,
Mm,
and I don't really like pay too much attention of like
yeah,
what
yeah.
ES is actually doing in comparison
Mm.
to NQ a lot of the time.
But you want to
And
see
yeah,
that.
that's why my
You want to see that. Okay. You want to see that price is fractal. Whatever happens on the high time frame is most likely what will happen on the 1 minute time frame as well. Manipulation, retracement, and push higher again. That's what happens on the high time frame. That's what happens on the lower time frame. So just try to understand. I do see high time frame manipulation. I do see like SMT. I do see order block on the 1 hour. Price is fractal. From the 1 hour order block, where do you expect price to go? If you expect price to respect the order block and go higher, wait for on the 1 minute time frame for price to confirm for price to give you the internal confirmation that you want to go higher. But Sheldon, you force your bearish narrative. You did not pay attention to what was ES telling you. But to be honest, you did understand what was price doing. It was just your narrative and entry, but you do know what is price doing candle by candle. Just try to understand more the high time from narrative. What is the high time from telling me? What is the, well, like where is the high time from manipulation and where is the high time from Joe liquidity? Like where is the 50-minute and the hourly Joe liquidity? Where is the 50-minute candle going to and where is the hourly candle going to?
Yeah, that's like my problem right now because like my back testing like sucks,
Yeah, but
but
G,
on live,
mm,
like because the price action is just super easy right now, I just get away with it because it's just like
yeah, bro,
it's so easy that anyone can win.
you want to see that, bro. If your issues are coming up into backtesting, bro, just try to resolve them because if you don't resolve them into backtesting, they're going to come up on live trading and going to lose your account pretty soon. Because if you took like three, four losses with $500 risk, you're going to lose your account. That's why. Try to resolve it today or tomorrow. Try to get better at it. Try to mix the high time frame narrative as well, and focus on taking trades aligned with the narrative only, not against the narrative. Always trade take trades aligned with true liquidity and narrative. But that's good, G. That's good. At least you did come to the stage, you did back test for us, so that's good, G. All good, all good, all good, man.
Yeah, I just like the last like ever since I started backtesting, like I literally just
Mm,
it's clear, and especially now that I'm backtesting 2024, it's like obvious that this is like the main issue I have.
good. Bro, bro, you just have to work on it, bro. That's it. Just work on it, bro. Really. But that's good, G. That's good. So free keywords for introduce about this, bro. So just let me get the next person on stage. Bro, thank you, Sheldon G. So
Thank you.
who do we got? Who do we have right now? So who's the freaky guy who wants to get on stage? We do have DQF, Alex, and User. Well, bro, it's 2 a.m., bro. I have to go sleep soon, so I'm not doing another person. I'm gonna do uh. Oh, I have four people more. Holy! Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have Alex. Your core. Ah, but that's fine. I'm not sleepy, bro. I just want to. That's fine. That's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, work is still not done, so you have to finish work and go whatever the fuck you want. So rather, I'm going to edge as well. So I'm going to finish this. Oh, that rather is the last person. No one is getting up. No one. I swear.
Yup.
You
Hold
will.
up.
Yo, how
What
are
did
you,
you want me
Alex?
to do? Good, good.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
You?
Come on. So,
What's up,
do
bro?
bro. So do me the 25th of April 2024.
That's good.
Oh wait, his screen's working. Let's go.
Jeez. Holy.
Go with him in that cancelator.
You said 2024 what?
Yeah, 25th of
Uh,
April, 25th of April, 2024. 25th. Yeah. I think you gotta change the time as well because if you do back test at 5 p.m., you're just going to skip the whole AM hour. What do you
oh, right
see?
here.
Yes, yes, Harte, just do like midnight.
Shit. Right here. This time's cool.
I think it is so. Just try. If you saw it, just do the next day, so that's fine. So what is this? Yeah, bro, you guys gotta go to town for just asking this give us like 10K monthly. Bro, we're getting paid like nothing. Plus, man, we gotta protest,
Huh?
Employee, we gotta protest with someone. We gotta have the employees' rights. So,
Bro, we need to get triple payments rights, bro.
bro,
300% increase, bro. For the
yeah,
hours we put in,
bro, we
300%
have.
increase, bro.
Okay, so just let me look here. So, LCD, all UG.
All right, that's good. First thing I do is just mark out my daily highs. Then check what the hours doing. See nothing.
Bro, full put Friday.
I see a SIBI right here.
Where G? Alex, it's not macro. It's not
Yeah,
macro. Just skip to the next day and just do the macro. That's it.
my bad.
Okay, that's fine.
Shit, is there news? Is there news this day or nah?
I'll check
25th.
for you.
Yeah, we have news at 10 a.m. We have news at 8:30 and at 10 a.m. So be aware.
Juicy.
Okay. So this is Monday. So this is a Monday with no news. So we have no news at all on this day. Just be aware. Monday with no news. Just try to do your best.
Let's get it. Kartik, you ever smoke? You
No.
sound like you went to church.
I do pray a lot, but those like I'm sick. I'm like Punjabi.
Punjabi? Nah, I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's like sick. Bro, how to explain it in English? It's like
Oh,
the
I
term.
forgot you're Indian.
Yeah, bro, I'm Indian. Okay. What's my bad, my bad. So Alex, bro, just do the day. Just go through it. Just try to do the best you can at understanding price and just react it from it.
Let's get. Just let me know my thought process is like it's okay. I'm trying to I'm trying to see because I mean I'd be winning, but sometimes I feel like I'm lucky, bro. Uh, see, we have previous day highs. Got London highs got taken out. Is this considered PXL, bro? I would consider it PXL, but
Mm.
it obviously didn't hold.
Just try to do everything yourself. Like
Uh,
at the end
let's
of
get this day.
the trade, I will tell you everything.
Uh, I'm away from macro
Oh,
open.
Alex, you are trading ES. So
Oh
just
shit, good looking, bro. Good looking. I didn't even notice.
oh,
Shit.
thank you, Lord.
So I gotta start all over. Shit down. Shit. Shit. I would have lucky entered off this since it's a Monday. Like I know, but shit, it's a Monday, so I'm really just look for extra confirmation. This is not telling me much. You just got an inversion. Alright, so now let's see what price does here, because I see you guys considering this PXL. So let's see what it does. So now PXL price goes down. I want to see either shit. Alright, I'm finna just wait. I really got nothing. Yeah, low key, I'm really confused on price right now. Seems, we got a turtle suit rally up. We got a high. Price goes into PXL. Price drops lower. We went to PXL. I know price would eventually return into PXL here. Since is there news today? Shit.
No, no news, no news.
Nah, none. Oh yeah, Monday. And on Mondays, I heard you'd said we expect continuations, not like reversals. So I'm really not gonna long. This is really telling me it's a continuation. Because that would have been oh, right entry. 5 minutes. Fuck, I'm gonna let it play out. Let's see what happens. All right, so my take profit got hit.
Okay, that's good.
So that was my thought process. What do you think, bro?
So
Help me out.
to be honest, Alex, your thought process, bro, you didn't even talk to us, to be honest. So you were just silent. So we just silent a whole trade. But you want to see, you missed the optimal entry around 950 go and 950. 950. Yeah, there. Do you see the perfect respect of the CB and PXL? Do you see the 951 kind of displacing away from the PXL? You can short there. When the 951 kind of is displacing away, you can short, you can look for the internal low. That was the optimal entry. But your entry was good, to be honest. So, but just, Alex,
I
start
was just
talking.
like, yeah,
Mm,
my bad. I was trying to, but I was like really locked in. But
mm,
like, let me go through my trade. Like, what I thought while, no, like, let me speak while I trade. So first, what I saw was, uh, Asia lows got taken. Took out London. In London, we went higher. We took out these two draws on liquidity and previous day. So we displaced lower really fast. Now that's telling me we're bearish since it's a Monday and Fridays. Like I've been watching the trading recaps, the FX, the shit you do. These calls, you always say that Mondays and Fridays are like more likely to be continuation days, like to the downside or to the upside or whatever the market's been doing. So I was expecting bearish to go bearish, but what I thought was this was PXL, right?
Mm.
and I thought price would come back into PXL one more time. Like right, that's why this right here, I was so confused whether I should long or not, because I thought this was PXL. So I would my original entry would have been here if I was
Mm.
like too long. But since it's a Friday and Monday, and you said like it's a continuation, I thought it's like low probability. I don't want to like go. I don't want to like short. So I wanted to wait, and then I saw a displacement above PXL. So that told me, okay, well, price wants to draw higher. Price wants to draw higher, and where would it go? Well, my thing was like, well, if this wasn't, then it might go all the way up here, like to this
Mm.
range, because
Okay.
Did
I
you
thought
see the
this was
SMT?
PXL too.
Did you
What
see the
happened?
SMT? Did you
No,
see
I
it?
didn't even check SMT. I forgot to check SMT
SMT at the lows? You see them?
at the low. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Go and
Honestly,
run them both charts.
bro, just try to pay
Oh yeah, I
more
see SMT right here.
attention. Bro, just try to pay more attention to price G. Just try to speed run back testing, candle by candle, see what his price is telling you. You did not understand price because you were just not paying any like really key attention to it. Because if you did pay attention, you did know that your loss was valid. Why? Because from the SMT we have market sort of shift. But you wanna understand it because how you talk to yourself was valid, but just talk to yourself when you're trading, not at the end of the day, like not at the end of the trade. Talk to yourself when price is moving, when you are in a trade, when you are entering. But yeah, but still good thought process, but still try to understand what is NQ and ES3. Just try to look at both of the charts. Just
Okay.
don't like
Yeah, I just forgot this time to be honest. Like, but normally I try to always like
but,
look for SMT.
But that's good, G, because you waited for the optimal confirmation, the displacement above the high, the market such a shift, then you enter. That's still good. So you're
So
still
would you say that this is this was like how would you read this PXL? Like how would you like I thought PXL always goes like, for example, hold up. Like I thought it would do something like this, boom, boom, and then boom. How would you how why did this not play out like I guess like this?
so
Like how did you know it would keep how was your thought process like able to see this? Because I'm never able to see these. Like I know how you like these trades, these little
mm,
trades. I'm never I'm too scared to get into them. I always like making like these type of trades like more confirmation, more it seems
yeah.
more like valid for me.
Well, that's good, but you wanna see that, bro. I'm a little bit I'm more experienced than you in the model, so time by time you will see that you will get these entries. You wanna see that when you talk to yourself candle by candle. So this candle is tracing into the PXL. And the next candle is displacing away from the pixel. If you talk to yourself like this, you will see that most of the time you will always understand what is price going to do and where is price going. That is literally the key. Talking to yourself and understanding price all the times. You didn't get your 30 points, that's fine. You target the internal low, you get in and out. This is a Monday with no news,
Uh
a low probable
yeah,
day,
yeah.
that's it. So you wanna
Yeah,
see that.
go for 1-to-ones like you. For example, like right here, a 1-to-one would have been
Yeah.
this. This would have been cool, or like low hanging fruit, like you taught us, like this,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, this would make not the way that you explain it. It makes me like less scared of it, less scared
Mhm.
of taking because I could see it, but I'm more scared. You know, like I don't know if my 30 points
Mm.
are gonna get hit.
But
Like that's
bro,
really
I don't know it as well. That's why you gotta start accepting whatever the outcome is. Either you win or you lose. That's fine, bro. What matters is, can you understand the price? Yes, yes, you can. Can you react to price? Yes, you can. Do you know how to apply risk management? Yes, you can. Can you step away after a loss? Yes, you can, bro. That's what matters. Really does not matter if your 30 points get hit, gets hit. But good habits does matter in the markets because if you do lose and step away, that's good habits. That's how you to be profitable trader. Yeah, that's good, G. That's really good. But
thank
thank you
you,
for
bro.
helping on the stage. That's really good, G.
Thanks for the help, bro. Them fucking lectures, they've been helping out a lot. I've been noticing my improvement. Hella,
That's good.
ever since you started this shit, bro. I just been listening to what you say and been applying it, and it's
Mm.
been working out.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's good, G. Thank you, bro. Thank you, G.
All right then.
So
Good looking out. Peace.
so who we go? Who we go? So we don't have user, bro. Well, only two people, man. No one else, bro. It's too late to be honest. It's really fucking late. So I'm gonna share my screen from yo. So who we got? Who we got? Holy no, puta. I can't even see the eyes, but I still got to see it. just presenting that. I'm just carry on. Okay, no. Yeah. My bad, my bad, my bad. So, Osman, can you just turn off your screen for a second, G? So I can just share screen on monitor.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, brother. So we don't have user. Mm, so who do you use? We have Vice, we have TQF, and Red. Let's see. The only thing people are gonna do, so I just wanna go through these instead. There we go. Rada. So Rada, let's go stage.
Yo,
Yo, how are you, G?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
All good, man. All good. Cool.
What day
So
you want me to do?
do we the 24th of May 2024.
24th of May, 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23rd. The fuck? All right, so you get this shit set up.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
All
on
you
here.
now, all you.
All right, so I like to first just set up everything for myself. So I was just going on the 4 hour real quick. Just want to see where price is like heading towards. We have this displacement, but we have these lows, and now we're in this 4 hour. Then I go on the 1 hour. Also, just in this 1 hour, to be like just moving through it, and then kinda is that an SMT? No, not really. We have, and I'd mark out some of these lows here that we have. I'd like to mark it down on ES2 just so I can see if an SMT gets formed or anything. Just like to have that. And then I go on the 15 minutes to see is there any other internal lows, and there isn't really. I mark out this low too. So right now I just want to see what price does like market open in this SIBI here. I want to see if it gets inversed to continue up after grabbing all these liquidities, or if it's gonna keep on going down. So let me just play it on the 1 minute. Just have the macro there. All right, so let's market open. Got this internal low, made an SMT with it. Yes. See, grab this high now. So just moving in this SIBI. Let me just check if there's news to this day. This is a Thursday. Oh, there's no news this day. Right back. Alright, so now we're like close into the macro, and we just inverse this fair value gap on the 1 minute. Let me just check out the 5 minute. We're respecting this here. Same thing on ES2, we're just respecting it. And there's an SMT here too. Alright, let me just play it out a little more and see what happens. Isn't those kind of SMTs kind of late now, but so displacing up a little. I just want to see how price reacts here since there's an SMT. Now that SMT, I want to see if it holds and it starts going down by like inversing here. And if it continues going up, alright, so now we're in the macro. I want to see what happens in this right here. Why does it keep on changing in 1 minute? Because on ES it's already going down. I just want to see. Why does it keep on fucking changing? Alright, so yeah, we just displaced a lot. It keeps on going through the fucking 1 minute, bro. Alright. I mean, I'd wait for a rebalance now because kind of displaced too much. Either a rebalance or I could enter here with a big stop. They're both on 1 minute. It's not the time frames. Just I don't know. It never does that. It's first time it's done that shit. Because I keep on clicking to ES. ES grabbed these lows already though, so we are in an SMT right now. Just want to see what happens. Just after this rebalance. So I want to see this candle close where it closes, and that'll give me my entry. So now we have all this SMT here too. And ES is getting closer to this low. NQ still up here, slagging behind. There's this SMT too. Let me just see what happens. Alright, so here when this closes, this is a good sign. I'll put my entry like right here when this candle closes. Since right here. Put one lot. Sell. Stop loss, take profit, save. Just drag this. I'll target this internal low. Next internal low. So ES looks like it's about to take that, and Q should follow. I'm gonna have a little bit of a bigger stop loss just because it's gonna be a little negative, but it's just because, you know, to get a little bit of a late entry, but this should, let me see how it plays out. City, I wanna see. Yeah, so now I displaced 50% of it, so yeah, I'm about to get stopped on now, so I'm about to get fucked. Oh, never mind. Um, Never mind, I'm about to get fucked. What the fuck? Yeah.
Is that 10
I
a.m.?
got fucked, bro.
That might
Holy
be 10
man.
a.m.
It could
That's
be
10
bad.
a.m.
Was
news.
there 10 a.m. news? No, there wasn't.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't say you have to check it on Forex Factory. So let me
let me
check.
check.
Yeah, I'll check it real quick. Friday, May 24.
Check.
Because that makes a difference if you know there was news, because I thought there wasn't news.
100%.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, fucking red folder news.
Swear that
Alright, so
go.
just pretend you're trading now, isn't it? Pretend nothing happened. And you just
Huh?
wait for news. But just pretend you waited for news and now trade.
Alright,
Yeah.
10 I waited for news. Alright, so this news candle, we have a SMT, and then displaced off this fair value gap is this candle. Alright, I honestly, I want to see, wait for this news candle to close. I'm not going to take a trade with the news candle open.
Damn.
Alright,
Damn.
so
Holy.
I'm not entering off the news candle. I'd like the only way I'd enter is to wait for a rebalance or just not trade for the day because I'm not having my whole stop loss in
Yeah.
here.
Mm.
So I like want to rebalance essentially. So let me just mark out this new scandal. Let me remove all this shit. And we're still in that. We just got to CE. Like, no, we did get earlier, but we're
Mm.
in that
Okay.
state with this displacement. I want to see what happens in it. Fair value gap. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'd enter like right here. I just target 30 points. Since it's Friday, low probability, I have my stop loss here. Probably just fucking do this shit. I guess that's not. I guess not. All right.
Holy so right now your entry was valid, but you want to see, okay, your first entry. Let's say, for example, okay, you didn't know about 10 a.m. news, but you want to see that.
I would have realistically entered if I was shorting. I would have entered
Yeah.
right here, but it's because it kept on switching to the 1 minute, and I didn't want to just
Oh,
say I would have entered here because of
yeah,
the
bro.
like problem with
Don't
FX
don't
futures.
worry,
But
bro. Just be
I would
honest.
have
So,
like in this
mm,
displacement like entered like somewhere here and targeted
mm.
this low.
Yeah, but that was perfect, bro. Just tell me, bro. If you did tell me that, bro, I knew that you were looking for the equal lows bar. That's cool because you did recognize the optimal entry. You would have taken it on the EVA, bro. That's good because you entered before 10 a.m. and did exit before 10 a.m. That's really good. But your trade after 10 a.m. was even perfect. Waiting for the displacement from the BC, you enter from it, and you did target 30 points. That's it, in and out. That's good, G. That's
Yeah,
really good. Bro, so you know how to reprice, you know how to react on it. It's just now emotions. You just gotta keep going on the
yeah, but
evil, on
like
the
right now on my
express.
eval,
Mm.
I'm close to passing it, but like whenever like this happens to me every time I'm close to passing it eval, I get like it's not that I'm
Oh,
scared like while I'm training on it. It's just like it's
mm,
like I get like clouded in my mind like whenever I look at the charts. Like today I took a dumbass trade and I lost because I took a trade before the macro. I
mm.
didn't lose that much because I've sized down and my stop wasn't like crazy.
Okay, so
So
right
I
now,
only lost $400 on that count, but
right
still, I
now,
mean, I could have avoided it. I could have took the winning trade too,
mm, like,
because I
bro,
forward tested the winning trade after in the macro.
okay, bro, you wanna see that passing an email, bro, is so easy, bro. Even if you lose this account, is something even going to change? No, you're going to buy a new one and you're going to try to pass the one as well. So just don't give it a lot of power. Every day, come to understand price only, understand price and just react based off that. That's it. Really, just don't care about the money. If you feel emotional, no risk. And if you do know, okay, I know that price is going to do this based off of this day, this and that. Just react to it, really. Because losing an EVA means nothing. Because you want to see that if you guys lose an EVA today or tomorrow, you can buy another one, just try again. Because you want to see that this game is going on until you give up. If you don't give up, you will never lose. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much time it takes you, you are going to make this work. You gotta have this mentality. No matter how much time it takes me, 20 years, 20 months, I'm still going to make this work. Just have this type of mentality. And you will see that in few months you are already
I do have
profitable.
that mentality. I've like I've been doing this for a minute. And honestly, I've been just like when I first started, I was mainly losing. So like I thought I'd like get over like the losses, but it's not even the losses that are messing me up. It's just myself because I feel like I've been able to read price like really good. Like
Okay,
most of the
because
trades I've been in, like I literally lose because I've targeted like too much from emotion or
okay,
something.
so Warda, you know your issues. Now it's just time to get better at them. That's it. So just know your issues, write them down, get a plan to have a solution for your issues, bro. That's it. Just get better. There is no solution for it if you don't take action right now. So that's good, G. Technically, you're good. Emotionally, like, your mentality wise, I don't know, like, if you overtrade, if you do any of the shit, but still, bro, you know how to trade. Be confident when you do take a trade. G, you gotta know that it doesn't have to be random. You gotta have logic behind it. I'm taking this trade because I do see the disrespect of a BC, and I'm anticipating price to go to the equals to the downside. Just have a reasoning behind the trade. But that's good, G. Ah, thank you, GF, for coming on stage.
Okay, thank you, bro.
No worries, no worries. So,
I'm
yo,
about to
who do
get off.
you?
How the fuck do I get off?
So, guys, you see in this speech, Vice and DFQ. Vice, I don't see him. Vice. Okay, go Vice too. Yo, what the fuck? His husband doing that? Yeah! This guy. So, DFQG, you're the next one because because Vice is not there. Only yo, DFQ, bro. How are you?
Yeah, I'm just connecting my headphones for 1 second.
G. Also, can you can you turn off your fiscal for a second, G? Because he cannot share screen. Oh, thank you, beautiful. So DFQ, do me the 10th of June. No, the 10th of June 2024.
10th of June,
Yeah,
2024, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Alpha, bro. What's going on?
Show me Zilla. So the 10th of June 2024. Yeah, bro. DFQ is the last one, bro. It's 3:30 a.m. You guys come to Osman and just rape him. That's it. Really, bro. That's it. I've been in this school for 3 hours and 40 minutes, bro. I'm cooked. My brain is fired. It's fried, man. Yeah, bro. DFQ is rich as fuck, to be honest. 3-0, bro. He's paying like 400 a month, a year. Okay, so go on, go
No,
on.
bro. It's like
Hmm?
$30 a month. It's like $30 a month.
Oh, it's not. It's always, bro. You're getting banned really soon to go see. You're really close to get banned.
Yo, Karthik, what was the day again? Is it 24?
No, it's the 10th of June, 2024. The
Oh,
10th.
10th of
Yeah,
June.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Will you cheer? I'm gonna mute myself.
Alright. Can you guys see the chart?
Yes, we can, we can.
Yeah, alright, bet. I'm just gonna see if there's any news. Oh shit, there's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna look at the 1 hour first. Oh, actually, I'm gonna start with the 4 hour. Both NQ and ES rebalance into this BC and give us a nice wick. So um, that's bullish for me for now. And also we have this long-term PXH setting up. One hour we're rebalancing into this order block. 15-minute. We have yeah, that's an SMT there. Yeah, small SMT on the 15-minute. So bias and narrative wise, I want to see I'm bullish. I want to see price expanding to this imbalance. Let's see what we do. Oh shit, we're still at Sunday close, Friday close. Let me just. Okay, there we go. Okay, that the imbalance is still holding. Yes, came back into the CE and displaced above, and there's another SMT still. No SMT yet. 15 minutes looks a little bearish on the low time frame. We might go and take this low first.
Do something very sensitive.
Yeah, low time frame. I'm a little bearish right now. I want to see this low get taken. If it happens fast, then I will switch my bias to bullish. Let's see what price does. Okay, we got an SMT there. Oh, that's a crazy SMT. But yeah, price might be setting up to take these relative equal highs now. ES is looking good as well to the upside. We took this low and we're displacing above. I don't want to hit along here and target these highs. I want to see how this candle closes. Okay.
No, that's it.
Yeah, all right. So changing the bias to a PXL now. ES was more bullish, but NQ was just fading down. So let's see how this low reacts to price. Price reacts to this low. Okay, it might be till soup, and then we take the highs. I'll wait for the closure. Okay, right now I like what price has done so far. Yes, rebalance into this order block again, and we might be ready to go to those highs now. So I'm gonna lap one contract long, stop at those lows, TP at the highs. Let's go. Come on. Okay, I want to read the candles. My bad. There was no imbalances that we rebalanced here, but I don't know why we left that long wick. This might get stopped out, but let's see. Tricky day, I would say. Yeah, that's holy chop. If the stops are correct, this should, okay, ES took those. Yeah, ES took them. ES and NQ is very like not correlated on this day, so I don't know, it's very tricky. But I still want to see NQ take those highs or at least this high right now. Um, let's see if it does. Okay, I want to wait and see what price does slowly. If we displace through this high, I will keep holding. Otherwise, I'll take it off. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep holding this. Yeah, that's the
That's
trade.
good. That's good.
So
Oh, that's really good. So, G, we're see, okay, this is a Monday, but be honest
yeah,
with yourself. Would you hold for this job? Like,
I mean, realistically, I wouldn't hold through this chart, man. I would just cut it. Like if it's a live trade,
okay.
my mentality would
Mm,
just go down on like chop like this. But since
mm,
it's back testing, like you have that confidence that you can just keep through
mm,
all the chop. But in
yeah,
real life, you gotta like sit through all these minutes and like watch price chop. But then that gets to your mind, and like you will end up closing the trade.
that's right.
That's the thing.
You,
Yeah,
you see from your entry, you would have gotten like 1 to 1 so easy. So just try to see where your
yeah.
entry was. Just place
Like
yeah, just place that. Just try to see. If you did go for 1 to 1, just try for 1 to 1.
I
You're
like
like,
1 to 1 from
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
1 to 1, 1 to 1.5. In 1 2 candles, you would have made most likely 500, $600. Want to see that? You save yourself from 10, 20 minutes of stress, bro. You're in and out. That's it. I'm telling you, if you go from
yeah.
1 to 1, 1 to 1.5, you will see the real consistency comes in. But still, good
That
trade,
that's true.
bro. You're reading price perfectly, so you know how, so you know what to do. Right now, you just gotta apply this to the E1 and to the follow. That's it. It's just emotions.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
no, no, that's so facts for that. That's why I wanted to like figure out what happened here. Like this might have been like a 2 minute BC or
No, there
no
was
2 minutes CD or
there was a 1 minute volume imbalance. Do you see the big bearish candle? The, yeah.
this one.
Do you see that
Yeah.
one? Do you see the open of it? Just zoom in at the open.
Oh yeah.
Zoom.
There's like a
Yeah,
volume imbalance there. Yeah.
yeah. So there was this
I
bullshit and
I
you
see
got
it
it.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was literally like you could have got your TP there to be honest. So like 1 to 1, like 1 to 1.6. You see that most likely,
Yeah.
most of the time, in 1 2 minutes you will be in and out of the trade. That's why look for 1 to 1.6, 1 to 1.7. Don't look for the 1 to 2 RR. Just don't try to be perfect. Try to be
Yeah,
consistent.
bro.
But see, bro,
Just
really,
1 to 1 and size up, right?
yeah, like really, bro, really good reading of the price. I like that. So that's good, G.
Thank
That's
you, bro.
very
Thank
good.
you.
No
Like
one,
it
no one.
improved a lot after watching these lectures, man. Like I never
That,
read price like this before, trust. I
that's good, G. That's
love
good.
it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thank,
See you, G. Thank you for helping out.
thank you, bro. All right.
So we got two people's two timeouts. One is a waste, one is Sheldon, one is let me see. Now bro, one that's it, bro. It's 3 a.m. You go sleep, you pick if very sunny.
That shit good, man.
No, animal. But that's so. Just let me close the recording.